नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने नामस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादिशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय. Let's sing this song. I remember we have sung this before. గుర్తుందండి పాట పాడాము మనం ఎప్పుడన్నా ఒకసారి మీటింగ్ ఉందా? We have to sharply close at 9:30. Okay. విభవరి శేష ఆలోక ప్రావేశ నిద్రాచారి ఓటో జీవా. Two lines we have to sing, huh? First time నేను పాడుతున్నప్పుడు please listen to the tune. I also try to follow the words. Second time you see the words and try to follow. విభవరి శేష ఆలోక ప్రావేశ నిద్రాచాడి ఉఠో జీవా. Everybody sing. విభవరి శేష ఆలోక ప్రావేశ నిద్రాచాడి ఉఠో జీవా. बोलो हरि हरि मुकुंद मुरारी राम कृष्ण हयग्रीवा. बोलो हरि हरि मुकुंद मुरारी राम कृष्ण हयग्रीवा. नरसिंह वामन श्रीमधुसूदन ब्रजेंद्र नंदन श्यामा. नरसिंह वामन श्रीमधुसूदन इंद्र नंदन श्यामा पूतन घाटन कैटभ साटन जय दसारथि राम पूतन साटन कैटभ साटन जय दसारथि राम यशोदा दूलाल गोविंद गोपाल वृंदावना पुरंदरा यशोदा दूलाल गोविंद गोपाल वृंदावना पुरंदरा गोपी प्रिया जन राधिका रामण भुवन सुंदर भारा गोपी प्रिया जन राधिका रामण भुवन सुंदर भारा रावणांतकर मकन तस्कर गोपी जना वस्त्रहारी रावणांतकर मकन तस्कर गोपी जना वस्त्रहारी ब्रजेर राकल गोप वृंदाफल चित्तहरि वंशीधारी ब्रजेंद्र राकल गोप वृंदाफल चित्तहरि वंशीधारी योगींद्र बंदन श्रीनंदनंदन ब्रज जनाभयहारी योगींद्र बंदन श्रीनंदनंदन ब्रज जनाभयहारी नवीन नीरद रूप मनोहर मोहन बंसी विहारी नवीन नीरद रूप मनोहर मोहन बंसी विहारी यशोदानंदन कंस विनो निषूदन निकुंजरास विलासी यशोदानंदन कंस निषूदन निकुंजरास विलासी कदंब कानन रसपरायण वृंद विपिन निवासी कदंब कानन रसपरायण वृंद विपिन निवासी आनंदवर्धन प्रेम निकेतन तुलसरा जोजक कामा आनंदवर्धन प्रेम निकेतन तुलसरा जोजक कामा गोपांगनागण चित्त विनोदन समस्त गुणगण धामा गोपांगनागण चित्त विनोदन समस्त गुणगण धामा यमुना जीवन केली पारायण मानस चंद्र चकोरा यमुना जीवन केली पारायण मानस चंद्र चकोरा काम सुदारस गावो कृष्णा जस राखो वचन मन मोरा राम सुदारस गावो कृष्णा रस राखो वचन मन मोरा यमुना जीवन केली परायण मानस चंद्र चकोरा यमुना जीवन केली परायण मानस चंद्र चकोरा नाम सुदारस गावो कृष्णा जैसा, राखो वचन मन मोरा। नाम सुधारस, गावो कृष्णा जैसा, राखो वचन मन मोरा। नाम सुधारस, गावो कृष्णा जैसा, राखो वचन मन मोरा। नामो सुधारस, गावो कृष्णा जैसा, राखो वचन मन मोरा। विभवरी शेषा, आलोक प्रावेशा, निद्रा छाड़ी उठो जीवा। विभवरी शेषा, आलोक प्रावेशा, निद्रा छाड़ी उठो जीवा। विभवरी शेषा, आलोक प्रावेश, निद्रा छाड़ी उठो जीवा। विभवरी शेषा, आलोक प्रावेश, निद्रा छाड़ी उठो जीवा। विभवरी शेषा, आलोक प्रावेश, निद्रा छाड़ी उठो जीवा। शेषा, आलोक प्रावेश, निद्रा छाड़ी उठो जीवा. This is again a beautiful song. నిద్రా చడి ఉఠో జీవ అంటే రెండు మీనింగ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. డూ యూ రిమెంబర్? ఐ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ లాస్ట్ టైం. ఎవరికైనా గుర్తుందా? టూ మీనింగ్స్. ఒకటి, get up from the sleep. It's already in the morning. Enough of sleep. Get up. That is one meaning. Second meaning is, since time immemorial, since many births you have forgotten about Krishna, it is time you get up. It is time you get up, realize and understand your connection to Krishna. నిద్రా చెడీలు. మాయలో అనేక జన్మల నుంచి మాయలో పడిపోయి ఇప్పుడు కన్నా లెగు, భగవంతుడి గురించి అర్థం చేసుకో. దీస్ ఆర్ ద టూ మీనింగ్స్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ సాంగ్. బ్యూటిఫుల్ సాంగ్ యాక్చువల్లీ. రాత్రి ముగిసింది, సూర్యోదయపు కాంతి రేఖలు ప్రవేశిస్తున్నాయి. ఇక నిద్రను వీడి మేల్కొనుము. ముక్తి ప్రదాతయు మరియు అసురాక్షుని శత్రువు సర్వోత్తమ భోగి సర్వ రక్షకుడైన హైగ్రీవుడైన శ్రీహరి యొక్క దివ్యనామములు కీర్తించము. You know how fortunate we are all, I'm telling. I was just thinking, sitting in this pleasant air, cool breeze, we sit here and think about God. If we are not doing this one, what will we do in the morning on a Sunday morning? Exercise. Or get up late at 9 a.m. or 8 o'clock, 8:30, relax, sit, take a cup of tea, open the newspaper and read from start to end as if next day we have exam. That is our routine. Or call somebody in the US, it's night for them. That's all we do on a Sunday morning. Kani wala bhagavantudu dayavalna Srila Prabhupada krupa valna, because of all your kind support, on a Sunday morning we are all sitting and bhagavantudu naamam chesukogalugutam. This is the real fortune. We don't understand, but this is the real fortune. The day we understand, our life is changed. The day we understand fully that this is the real fortune. నిజమైన ఐశ్వర్యం అంటే ఇది. భగవంతుడు నామం చేసుకోగలగటం అన్నది నిజమైన ఐశ్వర్యం. ఇది అందరికీ రాదు. There are so many people walking. I'm not saying they should walk. Health is important, but hardly 20-25 people are sitting here to be able to listen to Krishna. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया. I just want to see whether you are able to follow that, so I'm not going to next slide. I'm just testing. ఈ పాటికి వచ్చిందా రాలేదా అని. ఓం అజ్ఞానతిమిరాంధస్య ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददान्ति स्वापदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजना सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवतिर्नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमो महावधन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाभिने गौरत्विषे नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रये। नमो ब्राह्मण्य देवाय गोब्राह्मण हिताय च जगद्हिताय कृष्णाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। अखंड कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। हरे कृष्णा। Anything we remember from the last week? Thank you, Prabhu, for helping every week. Anything we remember from the last week? Please remind. Mataji, Tilak. Hare Krishna. Last week ఏం మాట్లాడుకున్నా ఏం గుర్తుందండి?
Prabhuji, first class what I came last week, I remember that kastal of style. We can get difficulties, but we should not forget God. Everyone will have difficulties. ఇవాళ మంచి సుఖం ఉందని దేవుడు తెచ్చుకోవడం కష్టం, దేవుడు తెచ్చుకోవడం సుఖం మానేకోండి. We should always remember God. God will మనకి ఇప్పుడు కష్టం వచ్చింది అని పారేయడం విసిరడం. We should not throw anything. ఏదో ఇంకా everyone will have problems. Even rich man will have, even a poor man will have. But we should have faith in God. Once you believe, trust. అంతేగాని మనకి ఏదో పోయింది to throw the God for Prabhuji God. We should not leave that. 25 years speech and it is like that. Action. Everyone will have problem. Continuous worship. Do as you are doing office after that. I like this class from last time. Actually, I am telling truly, I went to ISKCON last 1 year. ఎప్పటి నుంచి తెలిసిందో ఇట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు నల్లగండ్ల నాకు స్ట్రోక్ అయిపోయింది. అప్పుడు నుంచి నాకు కొంచెం ప్రాబ్లం అయిపోయింది. చాలా చేశారు నాకు. నల్లగండ్ల వెళ్ళిపోతుందని చెప్పి సిక్ అయిపోయాను. అప్పుడు నాకు తెలిసింది ఈ ప్రభుజీని ఇక్కడ చేస్తున్నారు. అప్పుడు నేను ఐ రీచ్ దిస్ హార్ట్. అప్పుడు మొన్న వచ్చాను నాకు జగన్నాథ్ నాకు ఛాన్స్ ఇచ్చారు. వెరీ గ్రేట్ఫుల్.
మీకు చిన్న విషయం చెప్పండి.
మీ అందరూ నాకు ఛాన్స్ ఇచ్చారు. ఐఎమ్ గ్లాడ్. కొండప్పుడు నాకు ఈ ఛాన్స్ దొరికింది. నాకు ఆయన దొరికారు, ఇతను దొరికారు, ఇతను చేస్తున్నారు. సో ఐ విల్ ట్రీట్ ఆల్ కమ్. I will try to come to the maximum. That's what my help
Hare
is
Krishna.
everybody.
Hare
Krishna. Senior citizen చేస్తాను. I thank you all of you. అందుకనే faith ఉంచుకోవాలి. నాకు ఇంతే బాగుంది, అప్పుడు ఉంది. If anything mistake, I will try to recover.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Prabhu, Bhagavantudu.
Emotional. I just want, because I know Prabhu for 3 years, so he comes to Bhakti Center. But one great improvement that last week he was standing 1 round, but I encourage him every day. Now he's standing to 8 rounds. 8 rounds daily.
హరిబోల్.
భగవద్గీత చదువుతున్నాను.
హరి
ఇన్నాళ్ళు నేను అబద్ధం చెప్తాను అది చెప్పండి. భగవద్గీత వద్దొద్దు చీరలు కావాలన్నారు. బట్ నేను 6 months బ్యాక్ తీసుకున్నాను, పెట్టేశాను. నాకు అప్పుడు చెప్పిన నుంచి రోజుకి 2 చాప్టర్లు స్కూల్ పిల్లలాగా ఉద్యోగాలుగా
హరిబోల్.
మోటివేషన్ చదువుతున్నాను.
కూర్చోండి బ్రో. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
థ్యాంక్ యూ గురుగారు. అప్పుడు నాకు మలగంగా వెళ్ళిపోయినా ఉన్నాం నాకు.
భగవంతుడు నల్లగండ్ల వెళ్ళలేదు. సర్వాంతర్య. సర్వాంతర్య.
హ్యాపీ దగ్గరలో
ప్లీజ్ పాస్ ఆన్.
అందాజ మాతాజీ నాకు అంత ఎక్కువ చేసి
one sentence, 2 sentences.
Last week we discussed about various karmas, Prabhu. One is karma, then other one is akarma, then third one is vikarma.
ఓకే, సో వాట్ ఈస్ కర్మ, వాట్ ఈస్ వికర్మ, వాట్ ఈస్ అకర్మ? ఎవరన్నా చెప్పండి.
Karma is faith to God.
అకర్మ ఇస్ ఫెయిత్ టు
Faith
గాడ్.
to God. Karma is whatever the things we are doing, we have to do it, and what it will happen, happen.
గుడ్.
Vikarma is the negative luggage what we are going to collect it.
కరెక్ట్. ఇంకేం గుర్తున్నాయండి మనకి లాస్ట్ వీక్? సింధు మాత చెప్పండి.
Whatever we do for the Krishna. There will be no results for that actions.
కరెక్ట్.
And
న్యూట్రల్.
neutral. And the thing is, for every action there will be an reaction. I mean, whatever the karma do, the results we will get. And one more thing is, like, the results might be slow, but at some time we need to face the results. And
Yes.
also, only by doing akarma we can get rid of those results, whether it may be positive or negative.
పర్ఫెక్ట్, వెరీ గుడ్. ఇంకేమన్నా గుర్తుందండి ఎవరికన్నా లాస్ట్ వీక్ మనం మాట్లాడుకుంది? ఏం గుర్తుంటే చెప్పండి, పర్వాలేదు. తప్పు కరెక్ట్ ఇదేమో ఎగ్జామ్ కాదు, జస్ట్ మనలో మనం చర్చించుకుంటున్నాం అంతే.
థియరిటికల్ ప్రాక్టికల్ రెండు ఉండాలని చెప్పారు. ఒకటి థియరిటికల్ ప్రాక్టికల్ రెండు ఉండాలి. మనం బుక్
మీరు ప్రశాంతంగా ఉండాలి.
Whatever good we do and whatever bad we do, we have to go through that. So karma cannot be made just zero suddenly.
Yes.
We have to go through whatever we have done. But whatever now we are doing, if we now dedicate it to Krishna, then at least we will not accumulate more.
Beautiful, very good. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Prabhu, can you give me that one? I think. Can you change the batteries from there to here? I think I'll use this one. Today is the result of yesterday, and tomorrow is the result of today. Ante. Karma theory, we can tell in one line. Today is the result of yesterday. Yesterday's actions, today is the result. So tomorrow will be today. Today's actions will be tomorrow's results. Ante. Simple. So, karma theory, there are 3 types of people. Wise men, ordinary people. Ordinary people will do mistakes and Adama, middle, and Uttama. Adama is like he do mistakes, he gets punishment, he'll continue to do mistakes, he'll never learn. The mediocre person is at least he'll do mistake and he'll get punishment, he'll understand. The Uttama is he will not even do the mistake. He knows that if I do this mistake, I'll have this problem. Better I don't even do it. So we need to be very, very careful. And last week, somebody was, I think in the chat or somebody was posting something. So it is very difficult to not to do sins. From morning till evening, teliso teliko, we'll be doing some sins consciously. In the kitchen, you are sometimes washing. Suddenly, some 100 ants will be washed away. We don't care. Ant life, let's be very careful. Nobody thinks. Suddenly, pump open chestara, some 100 ants get killed. Or we are walking, when we are walking, some insect might get killed under our feet. Actually, that is why they don't advise us to walk in the night. But many of us software engineers, we come back at night, 10 o'clock. I see in my community, yesterday, I was doing some work, it was very late, around 11:30, I was walking in the late night. I saw there are 50 people walking. Whenever they come home, they walk at that time. So, but there were so many insects because we are also living in a gated community where there is a lot of greenery. So many insects will be dying under our feet. unknowingly, sometimes we don't intentionally want to hurt the other person, but we say something, the other person will feel so bad because we don't know the sensitivity of the other person. మనకు తెలియదు, మనం ఏదో అంటాం. We might sometimes casually joke, but the other person might take it so seriously and go home and cry. We never know. We think that we have just joked or casually joked. So like that, there is so much of karma we don't know, we are accumulating unknowingly. So at least knowingly we should not accumulate karma. That is the most important thing, right? Unknowingly, with so much of karma we are accumulating. And Krishna is also making it very clear. You cannot stop doing karma just because there will be results. Okay, I might think there is positive result, there is negative result. I don't want to do anything. I'll just sit in the sofa from morning till evening. I'll not do any work. Krishna is also telling that is also not a choice. You have to keep doing karma. But if you have read Bhagavad Gita, do a karma. Do karma for me. Do everything for my sake. If you are doing positive karma, that means as per Shastras, if you are doing it, it is good. But you will get positive results. Positive results means what? Uche Janmalo, you are born in a very rich family. Or you are very knowledgeable, very intelligent. You get name and fame. Whatever we are receiving now in our life, good things. You can go home and take a pen and a paper and write down all the positive things you have in your life. Do this small exercise. Whenever you feel down, I'm telling you, it's a very useful practical exercise, psychologically proven. Take a pen and a paper, write down all the good things you have in your life. Whenever you are feeling down, read that paper. Bhagavantudu naaku ivanni ichchadu. Then you will not feel down anymore. I know there will be moments of low, all of us. There will be moments of happiness. So when we are low, we should look at all those things. So one has to be very, very careful with how we are dealing with karma. And so positive results will give us higher birth, will even take us to go to Swargaloka, or will even give us birth in the higher lokas. Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapoloka, and Brahmasaloka or Satyaloka. Anywhere in these upper planets we might take birth. Or in the Bhuloka only we'll take birth in like a rich family, opulent family, famous family, will become celebrities. Why are there are so many talented heroes, right, in the market? Why few heroes have become very, very special? Why is Shah Rukh Khan very famous? There are so many other good actors. So it is all positive karma, right? So then negative karma. Negative karma is all the negative results. I don't need to explain negative karma. Frankly speaking, every day, mano karma anubhavistunna. Health problems, relationship problems, career problems, financial problems, psychological problems. So many of these problems we are undergoing every day. These are all our karmic reactions. And so, as we said, wise men అన్నట్టుగా మన పాత కర్మల గురించి మనం ఆలోచించక్కల. We can see the people who are suffering also and understand. Somebody who is suffering a blood cancer, somebody who is undergoing so many problems, somebody met with an accident and both legs got cut. We can see all those things and start understanding they are all karmic reactions. అంటే ఏదో అంటారు చూడండి, ఒళ్ళు దగ్గర పెట్టుకోవాలని. So we need to be careful. I remember listening to Chaganti Koteswara Vinuntar. So many years ago, I listened one statement he said, which is very funny and very nice. He said, పక్కింట్లో దొంగలు పడ్డారని తెలిసి మన ఇంట్లో ఉన్న చిన్న అంగవస్త్రం కూడా జాగ్రత్తగా దాచుకుంటా ఉంటారు. అంగవస్త్రం కూడా ఎక్కడ పోకుండా జాగ్రత్తగా దాచుకుంటా ఉంటారు. కానీ పక్కింట్లో సఫర్ అవుతున్నా దాన్ని బట్టి మన కర్మ సిద్ధాంతం అర్థం చేసుకోం. ప్లస్ పక్కింటోడు చనిపోయారు అనుకోండి, రేపు పొద్దున మనకు కూడా చావు వస్తుందని అర్థం చేసుకోంటాం. సో ఆయన చెప్పారు అనమాట, అది ఐ రిమెంబర్డ్ సడన్లీ. సో వన్ హ్యాస్ టు బి ఎక్స్ట్రీమ్లీ, థ్యాంక్ యూ నారాయణ ప్రభు ఫర్ కమింగ్. అండ్ సో వన్ హ్యాస్ టు బి ఎక్స్ట్రీమ్లీ కేర్ఫుల్ విత్ దట్ వన్. సో కర్మ గివ్స్ పాజిటివ్ రిజల్ట్స్, వికర్మ గివ్స్ నెగటివ్ రిజల్ట్స్. And as Ankita Mataji, right? Ankita Mataji explained from the last week that positive and negative will not be set off. If you have 10 positive, you get 10 positive results. You did 2 negative, you get 2 negative results. And Vikarma is the only one which is like neutral, 0. One is +1, one is -1, one is 0. 0 means no result. No result means, of course, it has got a positive result from a point of a spiritual result, not a material result. So very easy to understand. Entante, పాజిటివ్ కర్మ అంటే భౌతికంగా పాజిటివ్, అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏదో మంచి జరుగుతుంది. నెగటివ్ కర్మ భౌతికంగా నెగటివ్, బట్ అకర్మ is spiritual వర్క్. That means we are one step closer to Krishna. So akarma is doing everything for the Krishna's sake. భగవంతుని కోసం. Whatever work we are doing, it's for Krishna. We give charity, that money has been given by Krishna. So Krishna, I'm giving this charity for you. Right? Anything we do for Krishna becomes akarma. Automatically, we also discussed about 1866. Anybody remember that sloka now? Where is my friend? Mohanlal Bhan Prabhu, my senior brother. Huh? He should be on the way. Very soon he'll be coming. 1866. Sarva dharman parityatya mamekam sharanam raja ahamta sarva bhapebhyo mokshayishyami masucha. Krishna is telling, I will remove the karmas from all your lives. You remember last week we discussed example of 3 scenarios. Gurtundandi? We bring an opening balance. 1000 kilo karma. We have bought opening balance of 1000 kilos of karma. We have 3 choices. We burn our 10. This is 10 means this life we are supposed to burn. We burn our 10. We burn the entire 1000. We add another 10,000. These are the 3 choices. We are right? So either we burn the 10, అంటే ఈ జన్మలో మనం 10 అనుభవించాలా అనుభవిస్తాం, or we have the choice to burn the entire 1000 and make it 0, or we add another 1000. ఆ చెత్త కుప్పలో ఇంకొక 1000 we add, ఇంకో 1000 kilos and carry it to the next life as 2000 kilos. These are the 3 choices we have when anybody is taking birth. Is the choices clear? Now make your choice. What should be our choice? Add 1000 more kilos. అంతే కదండి. సంచి ఖాళీ చేసుకోవాలి. సంచి ఖాళీ చేసుకోవాలి. Means burn the 1000 kilos of karma. How can you burn the karma? What is the way to burn the karma? This is the only way to burn karma.
Chanting.
This is the only way to burn karma. అంతే. So భగవంతుడు నామం చేయటం వలన there are 2 positive things. We burn our karma, at the same time we are connecting towards Krishna. Let us take 2-3 minutes to understand it. Let's say 1 hour we are doing this japa. 1 hour japan chestunam. In that 1 hour we are burning karma. Result 1. Result 2. In that 1 hour we are not doing nonsense. So we are not accumulating new stupid karma. We are not doing nonsense. Third one, we are developing our relation with Krishna. 3 results. 3 results. Advaina, 1 hour we are burning karma. We are developing connection to Krishna. In that 1 hour, we are not doing anything other than nonsense. So slowly, today, we are used to do 24 hours nonsense. We are used to like that. I'm not saying you, even I am like that. So slowly, we have to develop the habit of increasing our spiritual quota in a day. 24 hours, we have a material quota. Danni, how much you want to fill it with the spiritual quota? Prabhu, Hare Krishna, 1.5 hours I will do mala. At least a half an hour I will read Bhagavad Gita. At least a half an hour I listen to some Bhagavatam on YouTube. Hare Krishna, kuch always. Half an hour we listen to Bhagavatam online. Or half an hour I will share Bhagavad Gita to somebody else I know. Slowly, step by step, we have to increase our quota. How much more life we have left? ये प्रभु जी को कुछ काम वाम नहीं है. संडे 20 किलोमीटर दूर से आता है, सुबह डेथ याद दिलाता है. Is that you are thinking, माता जी? ये प्रभु जी को काम धंधा नहीं है, सुबह डेथ याद दिलाता है. हम अच्छे से जी रहे हैं. So how much more life we have? At least 10 years?
No.
At least 20 years?
No, 5 years.
Minimum 5 years?
Minimum.
Minimum 5 years.
Minimum. That's all that.
Okay, so choice is ours. తెలుగులో సామెత ఉంది కదండి, దీపం ఉండగానే ఇల్లు చక్క పెట్టుకోవాలి. అంటే అర్థం ఏంటి? ఇంగ్లీష్లో ఇట్ సేస్ మేక్ హే వైల్ సన్ షైన్స్. దట్ ఈస్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్ proverb, make hay while sun shines. So we don't know how long we are going to live. So what should be our duty? Do more. Krishna has given 24 hours to everyone. He is not partial. Mataji, did he give you more? He has given you 24 or more? 24 only. in a day. Shankar Prabhu, how many you have? Same 24. Jyoti Mataji, 24. Prabhuji, meek Bhagavantudu endi gatlu ichadu? 24. So we understood that everyone, Krishna has given 24. So please assess how many hours you are using for Krishna. If you use 2 hours for Krishna, 10%, 2 hours, 40 minutes for Krishna, 10%, that entire 10% is becoming akarma. So how much percentage we are giving for Krishna today? 10% is 2 hours, 40 minutes. So 5% is 1 hour, 20 minutes. 2.5% is 60 minutes. 1.25% is 30 minutes. Are we giving 1.25% to Krishna? Istunamandi? Very good, very good. You remember our fees I discussed? Huh? I make it very clear. My fees is 25,000 rupees for attending these classes, or 4 malas for 41 days. You decide. Whoever is not doing 4 malas for 41 days, I will come to your home and collect 25,000 rupees. I'll knock your door. తలుపు కొట్టి మరి డబ్బులు అడుగుతా. ఇవ్వకపోతే కేసు వేస్తాను. నాకు లాయర్ గారు తెలుసు. ఆయన హెల్ప్ తీసుకొని లీగల్ గా కేసు వేస్తారు మీరు. 25,000 ఇవ్వకపోతే నా క్లాస్ అటెండ్ అయ్యారు, డబ్బులు ఇవ్వలేదు. So you decide either you pay money, 25,005 fees, or 4 malas every day for 41 days. ఒక్కసారి వచ్చిన 25,000 అడుగుతాను. Or 4 malas for 41 days. Why 4 malas? Why 41 days? ఎందుకు 41 days? Psychology says that anything you do for 41 days will become a habit for life. అందుకని అయ్యప్ప మాల they will do for 41 days. It is unfortunate that on 42nd day itself they go back to all the and then I used to go to Shabarimala before. I went many times, almost 10 times I went to Shabarimala. I put mala 41 days. I've been seeing people 42nd day sub shuru fir se. What is the use? That means you have not taken seriously. If you take seriously 41 days, it will become a habit. On 42nd day, this Japamala will be looking at you. Hey, nanu teeskora. Aa mola paresavara nannu. Nee chetula pattukoni na manchi. This Japamala will talk to you saying that uthao, bag uthao. बहुत समय बर्बाद कर दिया. Right. So let us continue discussing. We discussed so much last week. We have to close this week. This topic, I don't want to go to next week. So we discussed karma is impartial. Avanandi? Andariki karma tappadu. We also discussed that karma is unstoppable. Nobody can escape from karma. Nobody can escape from karma. Right? And then we also discussed is karma theory wrong? We agreed that because even we also give punishments to our children if they do mistakes. We expect people to be penalized. Somebody is going in a wrong direction. We'll also say, I think police isko pakadna chahiye. Somebody is overspeeding. We'll say he's not following traffic laws. He should be punished. Similarly, Krishna also has created certain laws for this land for us to live. He is asking us to follow certain rules. If we don't follow, karma theory is there. Punishment is there. So we should not feel bad that punishment is there. We also discussed that nobody is permanently happy. Mana kalla mundu kontamandi, we see them doing nonsense all the time, but we feel like they're very happy. Mana kalla mundu manaki ala anipistadi, but nobody is permanently happy. Krishna will make sure that everybody will get karma. Everybody will get the reaction. That is the law of the land. In the land we are living. Evaru tappichukoleru. Karma nunchi evaru tappichukoleru. Then we also discussed, I don't have all the details. Why am I punished? Then we understood that ignorance of law is not an excuse. It is our duty to understand karma. It is unfortunate from LKG to PG, this is not being told in the school. Ideally, karma philosophy should be told in first class. It should be told in first class. Then at least 90% of the people will be careful. Maybe, or at least 10% will be careful. Chinna vayaslone inculcate avutundi. Yesterday we recited one sloka. You all remember what is the sloka we recited yesterday? Manmana Baba. One day before that, I asked you to recite another sloka. What is that sloka? Ye Purana, Sadiyo Purana, the day before yesterday. Karmanyeva dikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. So, Eturbu.
Ate Samgosa Karmani.
What is Krishna telling in that sloka? Anybody remembers the meaning? What is Krishna telling in that one? Chappan. Actually, Krishna has given a beautiful capsule. Pravina Mataji Sajja told to us. Krishna said, Karma cheyandi. Result don't expect. Leave the result to me. For us, the result itself is the motivation to do the karma. Right? We work hard all through the year so that we are promoted next year. So our salary will go up. But if you say, if your boss says, Karmanyevadhikaraste, we'll immediately resign that company. Immediately apply in some other company. But Krishna is making very clear. He is explaining us the path, easiest path to go to akarma. Just to do your duty. Results naku samarpinchandi. Krishna, I am doing this work. Positive వచ్చినా నీ ఇష్టం. తెలుగులో సామెత ఉంది, పాల ముంచినా నీట ముంచినా నీదే భారం. విన్నారండి? పాల ముంచినా నీదే భారం, నీట ముంచినా నీదే భారం. That is exact meaning. Krishna is telling positive result, negative result, don't bother, just to do your duty. Leave the result next to me. Wow. If we can habitualize this one, our life will be blissful. This one sentence, this Bhagavad Gita sloka will make our life blissful. If the young people know this sloka, they will not commit suicide. 3 days back, somebody from 57th floor, one young boy killed himself. Paper chusar leda meeru. I was just flipping through. Ee chette kanapadta untadi. Even you flip anything, we'll listen to all this one. 57th floor, one Marathi actress son. Very rich family. She's a film or a TV heroine, a TV actor, TV serial heroine. Her son, 57th floor, he jumped and died. So if you know that you don't expect the results in suicide, why will you commit a suicide? Because you know that result is for Krishna. So that is a sloka for our life. We have to start practicing every day. Whatever we are discussing, it is not like a time bound this one. This is for our entire life. Do you agree with me? ఇది మన జీవితం మొత్తానికండి. Whatever we are learning is for our entire life. So if we do not expect results, automatically our mind will be pleasant. Then we'll start accepting both success and failure. Our young people are unable to access failure. We only want success. Many of us also, మన మనస్తత్వం కూడా ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే failure ని మనం తట్టుకోలేం, కృంగిపోతాం మనం. But Krishna is telling, just be neutral. Result is not in your control. Action is only your responsible. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karana. I quote this at least 2 times in every session. Sarvakarana Karana. Last line has to be remembered. He is the Sarvakarana Karana. He is deciding. Leave the result to him. Right. Then we discussed about types of karma. Yeah. So one session before this karma, we discussed about pillars of dharma. 4 pillars of dharma. Satyam, Daya, Saucham, Tapassu. In Nalugu, what are the 4 regulative principles which is given? Kali manameda antakodadu ante ardham entante? No meat eating, mamsaharam bhujinchakodadu. Number 1. Dani mulana Daya. Manalo Daya perugutundi. Number 1. Next, no madhyamu sevincharadu. No intoxication. 3. No gambling. No accidental overnight money. No gambling. 4th, no illicit sex. Parai stri toti vere vyavaharam pettukokudu. These are the 4 regulative principles our Shastras are giving it to us. If we follow these 4 regulative principles, Kali mana netti meediki raadu. Kali manaki antukodu. So even though we are in Kali Yuga, we can behave like, we can be like as if we are in Satya Yuga. If we follow these 4 principles and connect to the Bhagavan by this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we are like in Corona time by wearing a mask, double mask, N95 double mask, gloves. You are taken care. What are you doing? You are protecting yourselves from that environment. Ante kada? So Kali Yuga, how do you protect yourselves from that environment? One is gross level, one is subtle level. Gross level is don't do this anarthas. Subtle level is have this chanting mala in the hand, then you are protected 24/7 wherever you are. This is the sutra for Kali Yuga. చాలా చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. అర్థమవుతుందండి? అర్థమవుతుందండి? అర్థమవుతుంది. శౌచ్యం అన్నది మనం మాట్లాడుకున్న మాతాజీ. శౌచ్యం అన్నది ఏంటంటే నో ఇలిసిట్ సెక్స్ అన్నది దానికి సంబంధించింది అనమాట. శౌచ్యం అంటే ఫిజికల్ శౌచ్యం అంటే స్నానం చేయటం. మానసిక శౌచ్యం అంటే అది నిలబెట్టుకోవటం అనమాట. బ్రహ్మచర్యం నిలబెట్టుకోవటం. బ్రహ్మచర్యం అన్నది ఇక్కడ దాని 2 అర్థాలు ఉంటాయి. సంసారంలో కూడా బ్రహ్మచర్యం అంటే ఇఫ్ ఓన్లీ భార్యతోటి ఉంటే అది బ్రహ్మచర్యం కింద లెక్క అనమాట. అంటే పరాయి స్త్రీ గురించి ఆలోచించకుండా ఉండగలిగితే అది బ్రహ్మచర్యం కింద లెక్క. ఎందుకంటే కృష్ణుడే చెప్తున్నాడు, హ్యావింగ్ ఎంజాయ్మెంట్ విత్ యువర్ వైఫ్ ఈస్ మీ, ఆనందం నేనే విత్ ఇన్ దిస్ వన్ అన్నమాట. రైట్. సో ఇఫ్ యు బ్రేక్ ఎనీ ఆఫ్ దీస్ రెగ్యులేటివ్ ప్రిన్సిపల్స్ వీఆర్ ప్రోన్ టు కర్మ. ఎలా చెప్పాలంటే without mask, if you are going in the corona time, we are prone to get affected to corona. Antenan? There is every chance that you will affected to corona. Nakem avadu anukunte kudaradu. In a similar way, in our life, if we are breaking any of these regulative principles, we are accumulating more karma and we are in a dangerous situation. This is what we discussed. Tarvata మనం అర్థం చేసుకున్నాం. భక్తి alone is akarma. సో నాకు ఈ కర్మ నుంచి తప్పించుకోవాలంటే ఏంటంటే భగవంతుడి మీద భక్తి డెవలప్ చేసుకోవాలి. వీ నీడ్ టు డెవలప్ ద డీప్ లవ్ అండ్ ఎఫెక్షన్ టువర్డ్స్ కృష్ణ. దట్ విల్ హెల్ప్ us టు రిడ్యూస్ ద కర్మ అండ్ ఇట్ విల్ బికమ్ లైక్ ఎన్ అకర్మ. దెన్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ we do it for Krishna. I am cooking, I cook for Krishna. Every activity we do from morning till evening, I do it for Krishna. Right? Right. This sloka, you remember we read few times. యథా తరోర్మూల నిశాచనేన తృప్యంతి తత్స్కంద భుజోపశాఖ. Second. Is it coming? Yeah. So this one we are talking about pouring the water to the root. Is giving the water to the entire tree. చెట్టు మొదల్లో నీళ్లు పోస్తే చెట్టు మొత్తానికి ఇచ్చినట్టు, ఈ బొజ్జలో ఫుడ్ వేస్తే బాడీ మొత్తానికి ఇచ్చినట్టు. అలాగే ఎవరైతే కృష్ణుణ్ణి ఆరాధిస్తారో సమస్త దేవతల్ని ఆరాధించినట్టు. ఇఫ్ యు వర్షిప్ కృష్ణ, ఆల్ దేవతాస్ ఆర్ హ్యాపీ అండ్ ప్లీజ్డ్ బికాస్ హీ ఈస్ ద బిగ్ బాస్. దేర్ ఇస్ నో డౌట్. దేవతాస్ ఆర్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ ఇఫ్ యు వర్షిప్ కృష్ణ. రైట్. నౌ వాట్ ఆర్ ద సోర్సెస్ ఆఫ్ కర్మ? అవర్ స్పీచ్. ఫస్ట్ మోస్ట్ డేంజరస్ థింగ్ అవర్ స్పీచ్. మన మాట బట్టి. నోరు మంచిదైతే అంతే, అదొక్క లైన్ చదివితే అర్థమైంది. సో అవర్ స్పీచ్ ఇస్ ఫస్ట్ సోర్స్ ఆఫ్ కర్మ. We keep speaking nonsense throughout that. That's why I said 1 hour we are doing this chanting. 1 hour we don't speak nonsense. Half an hour we are reading Bhagavad Gita. Half an hour we are not doing nonsense. Half an hour we are listening Bhagavad Gita. Half an hour we are not doing nonsense. Half an hour I am explaining Bhagavad Gita to my family member. That half an hour I am not doing nonsense. Ante daily 2.5 hours or 3 hours I am not doing nonsense. Tappinchukunnate. Right? Why am I coming here on Sunday morning 2 hours? 2 hours I am not doing any nonsense. I am spending time with all of you, great people, and sharing my understanding with all of you. Taking the association of all of you. Our speech is so we have to be very watchful. మనం మాట్లాడే దాని మీద watchful. Last week we discussed one important aspect. We have to give a break between thought and action. Thought, ఆలోచనకి యాక్షన్కి మధ్యలో మనం కనుక బ్రేక్ ఇస్తే ఆ ఆలోచన it will not become an action, because there is every chance that action we do is a mistake and we get karma. In Kali Yuga we are very fortunate. We are not punished for bad thoughts. In previous Yuga, Satya Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Treta Yuga, even for bad thoughts also there is a reaction. మనకి కనుక చెడు ఆలోచనలు కూడా భగవంతుడు రియాక్షన్ ఇస్తే మన పరిస్థితి ఏమైపోతుంది? మన బుర్రలో ఉన్నవన్నీ ఎటువంటి ఆలోచనలు అండి? దరిద్రపు ఆలోచన. వెదర్ యూ లైక్ ఇట్ ఆర్ నాట్, చెత్త ఆలోచనలు వస్తానే ఉంటాయండి. దే కీప్ కమింగ్. If you remember the session we discussed about Hare Krishna Mahamantra and mind control, we discussed every day we get 65,000 thoughts. Out of the 65,000 thoughts, 90% of them are waste thoughts. Enduku panikirani ఆలోచన. So many years ago, I was reading this book from Paramahamsa Yogananda, almost many years ago. In that one, I read one statement. I liked this one. Actually, I didn't like at that time. I was very angry. You are responsible for your thoughts, Anadai. I got angry with that book. Why is it telling he's responsible for the thoughts? Thoughts are not in my control. But after some time, I realized, yes, I am responsible for my thoughts. The kind of movies I'm watching, the kind of conversations I'm having with people, the kind of nonsense I listen in my ears, those all will become my thoughts. So if I stop, in IT, there is some word called GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. So if I stop garbage coming in, garbage out also will be stopped. అర్థమైందండి? చెత్త వింటం తగ్గిస్తే నోట్లోంచి చెత్త బయటికి రాదు. సో వీలైనంత వరకు చెత్త తగ్గించాలి, వింటం తగ్గించాలి. బాగా లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఎల్డర్స్, లాట్ ఆఫ్ రిటైర్డ్ పీపుల్, ప్లీజ్ అన్యదా భావించద్దు, లాట్ ఆఫ్ రిటైర్డ్ పీపుల్ వేస్ట్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ టైం టాకింగ్ నాన్ సెన్స్. దే సిట్ అండ్ టాక్ అబౌట్ పాలిటిక్స్. అవర్స్ టుగెదర్ దే టాక్ అబౌట్ పాలిటిక్స్. ఆడు మన కూడెట్టేనా గొడ్డెట్టేనా. They will every situation in the newspaper they'll take, they will sit for 2 hours and then they will do dissection and trisection and 4 section and 7 section and 9 section. దాన్ని విపరీతమైన విశ్లేషణ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. We waste time unknowingly. So we should not do that one. We should reduce that nonsense. వాళ్ళు ఎవరు ఉద్ధరించరండి. మనకి ఆఖరి నిమిషం యమధర్మరాజు వచ్చి మన ఇంటి ముందు కూర్చున్నప్పుడు వాళ్ళు ఎవరు ఆపలేరండి. 1,000,000 మంది వైద్యులు కూడిన ఆ స్తోకం సడన్ గా మర్చిపోయాను. 1,000,000 మంది వైద్యులు కూడినా కానీ ఒక్క సెకండ్ కూడా మన చావును ఆపలేరంట. సో మన చుట్టూ ఉన్న బంధం, మన రిలేటివ్స్, స్నేహితులు, ఆల్ దీస్ పీపుల్ ఎవరు రా. శాస్త్రం చెప్తుందండి, స్నేహితుడు అక్కడి వరకు వస్తాడంట, భార్య అక్కడి వరకు కూడా రాదంట. బికాస్ మన సాంప్రదాయం, I mean, Telangana, I know some ladies come. In some states, ladies also don't come to even to the burial ground. భార్య గడప దాకే వస్తుందంట. స్నేహితుడు అక్కడి వరకు వస్తాడంట. అక్కడి నుంచి ఎవరు వెళ్తారండి? మనం ఒక్కళ్ళు వెళ్ళాలి. నేను పొద్దున్నే చావు గురించి గుర్తు చేస్తున్నాను అనుకోదు, చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. అది గుర్తుంటేనే మనం ఒళ్ళు దగ్గర పెట్టుకుంటాం. అది గుర్తు లేకపోతే మనం ఇష్టం వచ్చినట్టు ఉంటాం అనమాట. సో వీ నీడ్ టు బి వెరీ వెరీ కేర్ఫుల్ ఆన్ దట్ వన్. నెక్స్ట్ అవర్ స్పీచ్ మనం డిస్కస్ చేస్తాం. నెక్స్ట్ అవర్ బిహేవియర్. అవర్ బిహేవియర్ causing repercussions on the other people. For example, ఎవరైతే they do overexposing, ఇవాళ there is a lot of discussion. My freedom, my dressing, my freedom. నా ఇష్టం వచ్చింది నేను వేసుకుంటాను. With a lot of young girls, it's very difficult to converse also. They're saying that you dress the way you want, you don't comment on my dress. So it's not only girls, boys. Whoever is overexposing, next life they'll become a tree. Shah Rukh Khan will become one tree like this, because always he's exposing without shirt like this. All the film heroines, all the film stars and all those people, they'll be trees in Gauthami enclave or some enclave in Mumbai, Bollywood, Tollywood, Hollywood. Because you're exposing. Next year, Krishna will give a body naked. Trees ki battle levu kadandi. Do you have dresses for the trees? All the trees are naked. So Krishna will give that kind of body. Come on, show your exposure for years together, lives together, kind of thing. So one has to be very careful. For example, if that exposing lady, if she has disturbed the consciousness of a brahmachari, the repercussions are 100 times. For example, there is some brahmachari or a sannyasi who is walking. One has to be very careful. That's why one has to be very careful with sannyasis when you the way you dress. Andukani netti meeda kongu eskuntaru. You dress properly. You don't dress indecently. In front of a sannyasi or a Vaishnava, even husband wife also should not move intimately. Ma wife e kadandi ani bhujame cheyakodadu. We have to be little consciously, because they have left the samsara and trying to lead that one. So, mana chetal toti we should not disturb their consciousness, because mind can be disturbed for anybody. Mind is like that. So, we should not become the reasons for somebody else's mind being disturbed. So, if we get disturbed, our life will be like that. Our life will be like that. So, one has to be very, very careful with our dressing. So it's a big debate. I don't want to get into that one. I sometimes even debate with my daughter also. She's teenage now, 18 years. So she has interesting questions to me. We'll discuss at home. So Then our actions. We discussed that our actions are the main reason for the karma. Our thoughts, our actions, our speech, our behavior. In Algu, these are the sources for karma. Mana alochanlu, mana actions, mana vakku, mana behavior, mana acharana. These are the sources for karma. As discussed in Kali Yuga, our thoughts are exempted from karmic reactions. They are exempted from the income tax. So no karmic reactions for the thoughts. At least Krishna saved us. Hare Krishna. So that's why we discussed that one has to be very careful with our dressing also, that our dressing has to be in such a way that it is not disturbing the consciousness of the other people. It is not about women or men. Everybody need to dress properly as per the Shastra. So one has to be very careful with all these things so that manasu, vakku, ఆలోచనలు, actions, మన ఆచరణ. You see me on Sunday morning like this. On Friday night, if I go to the pub and dance, will you again come next day to my Sunday morning class? You will make sure that two people are here to beat me up. Right? So my actions have to be aligned to my what I am speaking. I cannot have duplicity. I need to be very careful. So I have to be doubly careful. So that's why we wear tilak. When we wear tilak, it gets reminded us. It gets reminded always that we are servants of Krishna. If I do this tilak and do nonsense action, what will happen? Without tilak, if I do nonsense action, it's okay, at least okay. But if with the tilak, if I do nonsense action, it will become immediately social media. Yesterday, there were, nowadays we have to be very careful with social media. I saw one video, there were 4 ISKCON devotees were eating prasadam. They were eating some paneer. Somebody has made a video and put under that one, these guys are preaching nice things, but they're eating non-veg. And kinda, he has made a small caption, and that is going in WhatsApp. How do you know? I mean, in a plate, you can't make out, no, whether it's paneer or non-veg when you are from a video from a distance. So it is very vulnerable to today's situation. So one has to be very careful. They were actually eating vegetarian paneer food only. But this person wanted to make a nuisance of that one. Vaishnava aparad is very dangerous. Any Vaishnava, we should not insult them. One has to be very careful. Krishna will tolerate any karma. He will say 1866. Okay, I will remove all your karma. But if you do Vaishnava aparad, Krishna say it is out of scope for me. Krishna won't tolerate. Krishna will say, I can't do anything. What happened to, you know the story of Ambarish Maharaj and Durvasa Muni? Ever story Dilsandi? I'll tell very briefly in 30 seconds. It's a 2-hour story. We'll have to bring it into 1 minute. So Ambarish Maharaj was doing, he's a great Krishna devotee. He was doing fasting on Ekadashi day. And it is a time, it is next day morning, Dwadasi Parana time. So he has to break the fast. At that time, Doras Mahamuni comes. So our mana end sampradayam, you have to feed the Atidhi, then you take your prasad. That is our Sanatana Dharma. So Doras Mahamuni says, okay, I will go take bath and come. He doesn't come. It is already half an hour, 1 hour. Dwadasi is Parana time, he is not coming. So he's just checking what is the right time. So he was thinking what to do. Then he'll just drink a glass of water so that it is not like eating, but at the same time, it is like breaking fast. So he does. Durvas Mahamuni comes and he gets extremely angry with him. He gets angry with him and he immediately he creates one demon and says, go and kill Ambarish Maharaj. So Ambarish Maharaj, the demon comes to the Ambarish Maharaj and immediately Ambarish Maharaj is protected by the Vishnu Chakra. Vishnu Chakra will be around Ambarish Maharaj, and the demon will go back, and then Vishnu Chakra will start following the to Durvas Mahamuni. Durvas Mahamuni goes to Satyaloka. Brahma will say, this is out of my jurisdiction, I can't do anything. Then they'll go to Kailasa. Shiva will say, this is also does not come under my jurisdiction. Bye. Then he will go to Narayana. Narayana also will say, I can't do anything. I have left it. This can be stopped only if Ambarish Maharaj forgives you. Otherwise, you cannot stop. Then he comes back, falls at the feet of Ambarish Maharaj and says, then Ambarish Maharaj prays to Vishnu Chakra. Vishnu Chakra goes back. Even Vishnu cannot do anything if you do Vaishnava Aparadam. Oka Vaishnavuliki seva cheyapoyina parledu ganiyandi, aparadam cheyakoodu. One has to be very careful. Who is a Vaishnava? Who is doing Hare Krishna Mahamantra and who has dedicated his life for Krishna is a Vaishnava. So మనం చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా ఉండాలి. వైష్ణవాస్ తోటి చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా ఉండాలి. వాళ్ళకి సేవ చేస్తే చాలు. సేవ చేయకపోతే దూరంగా ఉంటామన్న బెటర్. Right. So we discussed about karma. We discussed bhakti alone is karma. We discussed about sources of karma. Now we are discussing about there are other sources of karma. Actually, this slide is very scary. Why I am telling you is because karma can come from your family members. Karma can come from the people living in the same locality. Karma can come from the people living in your country. And karma can come from the leaders of the country. Can you control any of this? Your family members, people in Gauthami enclave, in your locality, by your leader, you cannot control that one. So some percentage of karma is anyway coming through all these sources. You cannot control that one. It's very dangerous. That's why good people want to always live in the association of good people only. They don't want to live in horrible areas because that karma affects us. Consciousness affects. If horrible people are living in one area, the consciousness, if you are living along with them, consciousness affects. For example, you take this chanting mala and go and sit in the park with some people, general people, they'll come and say, Ankita Mataji, you take this chanting back. They'll immediately say, how old are you? Why are you wasting your time in this Hare Krishna Mahamantra and all? Jindagi maus masti karo, enjoy karo. 60 ke baad, 70 ke baad dekhenge. 70 के बाद आधा सुनाई नहीं देते हैं, आधा दिखाई नहीं देते हैं, आधा मन नहीं बैठता है. So that is what is going to happen. So one has to be very careful with the kind of people we are living. So there are innumerable sources of karma which you can't even control. We discussed like walking in the park and we are killing some insects. While cooking we kill. While cutting vegetables also some insects, some worms we kill. While cutting fruits we kill. All kinds of things we keep doing it. So that's why we discussed that sloka 3.13 last week. 3.13 sloka. Anything we offer into Krishna, even if it is vegetarian, then it will become like a sinless. Otherwise, even Baingan ka sabji also can bring karma to us. It is not meat, but normal sabji also can bring karma to us. So we have to offer it to Krishna and eat. So how many of you are offering to God every day? Prasadam. 4 or 5 people. Please make the habit. At least one item. One item. Morning you do. Just try to take bath and do. That's the only thing. Try to take bath. You don't need to cook something special. The same dal, chawal, whatever you are making, the same sabji, whatever you are making for your family or for your children, just take bath. Don't taste it. I know many of you are senior Matajis. Now you are experts. You don't need to. Without taste also you can do. If I cook something, I have to see 10 times taste. Otherwise I cannot cook. I don't know proper cooking. So I have to check 10 times. So whatever I cook, I cannot give it to Krishna. So you cook, put one tulsi, offer it to Krishna, wait for a few minutes, then take and eat it. Is it very difficult? Is it kashtamayinda? I am not asking you to cook everything, put in a carriage, take an auto, go to ISKCON Abid's temple, offer it to Krishna, wait for 1 hour and again come back. No, just you have Krishna's picture in home. Bhagavan's picture on the other meeting. Just offer it with tulsi. How many of you have tulsi plant at home? Tulsi ledandi? Is there any house who do not have tulsi? Is there any house who do not have tulsi? Shankar Prabhu, immediately today. Prabhu, today immediately after breakfast, you have to go to the nearby nursery give 50 rupees, get one small tulsi plant, put it in your home. మీరు కూర్చోవాలి ప్రశాంత్. మీరు కంగారు పడతారు. మీరు కంగారు పడితే నాకు కంగారు వస్తుంది.
మీ క్లాసే నాకు నచ్చింది.
అదే మీరు కంగారు పడితే నాకు టెన్షన్ వస్తుంది. నాకు టెన్షన్ వస్తే నేను కార్డియాలజిస్ట్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళాను. ఎవరన్నా డాక్టర్లు ఉన్నారా మన సెషన్ లో? అరే వి నీడ్ వన్ డాక్టర్ ఇన్ అవర్ క్లాస్. ప్లీజ్ ఎంకరేజ్ వన్ డాక్టర్ టు అటెండ్ దిస్ సత్సంగ్స్.
నేను కంగారు పెట్టను మీకు.
అదే రైట్. So now we are discussing next topic, connecting topic, understanding destiny, free will, karma, and the mutual interdependencies between these three things. Destiny ante vidhi, free will, swecha, and karma. So this is a very controversial topic. Anta భగవంతుడు నిర్ణయించేశాడండి, ఇంకా మీ చేతిలో ఉంది. Anta vidhilikata, everything is destiny, everything is destined by Krishna. So there's nothing in your hand. It is one way of thinking. Another way of thinking is everything is in my hand and there is no destiny. So what is your opinion? Is everything predetermined? Anta bhagavantudu నిర్ణయించేశాడా? మొత్తం అంతా భగవంతుడు నిర్ణయించేశాడా, మన చేతిలో ఉందా? Is it in our hands or is everything is determined by Krishna? ఏంటమ్మా మనం చేస్తే ఆయన సపోర్ట్. సో దిస్ ఈస్ అ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ థింగ్ ఫర్ అస్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్. అంతా ఆయన నిర్ణయిస్తే ఇంకా మన చేతిలో ఉంది, అంతా మన చేతిలో ఉంటే ఇంకా ఆయన చేతిలో ఉంది. ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ పజిలింగ్ పాయింట్. హౌ మెనీ ఆఫ్ యూ బిలీవ్ ఇన్ డెస్టినీ? డెస్టినీని ఎవరు నమ్ముతారు? విధిని ఎవరు నమ్ముతారు? ఓకే, సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ ఆఫ్ డెస్టినీ ఆన్ us? వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఎక్స్టెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ ఆఫ్ డెస్టినీ? ఎంత వరకు మనని ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ చేస్తుంది డెస్టినీ? ప్రభుజీ చెప్పండి, ఏదో చెప్తున్నారు మీరు, చెప్పండి ప్రభు. ఫేట్
మనము విధి అనేది అది ఉంటుంది, భగవంతుని మీద నమ్మకం తోటి మన చేస్తుంటాం.
Okay.
దాన్ని బట్టి విధి.
Now I'll put one more question. Can we change our destiny? విధిని మార్చగలమా? ఓకే, ఎంతమంది విధిని మార్చగలరు? హౌ మెనీ పీపుల్ థింక్ దట్ ఐ కెన్ చేంజ్ మై డెస్టినీ? లిఫ్ట్ యువర్ హ్యాండ్. ఓకే, హౌ మెనీ పీపుల్ విల్ థింక్ ఐ కెనాట్ చేంజ్ మై డెస్టినీ? చేయొద్దండి. ఐ కెనాట్ చేంజ్ మై డెస్టినీ. ఓకే, నౌ విల్ డిస్కస్. సో డెస్టినీ మనం మార్చుకోగలమా మార్చుకోలేమా ఇస్ ద టాపిక్ ఆఫ్ డిస్కషన్ టుడే. మార్చుకోలేకపోతే అసలు ఇక్కడ మనం కూర్చోక్కర్లేదు ఈ క్లాస్లో. శాస్త్ర is telling that you can change your destiny by following bhakti, by connecting to Krishna. You can change your destiny. Okay, what is that you can change? What is that you cannot change? Let us try to understand. What is that you can change? For example, I am a man in this body. I cannot suddenly become a woman now. Of course, now today that is also possible. In today's world, that is also possible. Right. So, destiny is karma. It is certain things are destined in our life. For example, I am born as a man. I am born in a certain family, certain mother and father, along with siblings, my sisters, brothers. We are born in one family. Certain things have already come to me. Certain family, certain religion, certain financial situation. All these things is my destiny. Ivanni Bhagavantudu ichchesaadu. I cannot change that one. But what I can change is my future course of action. Probably even my death also is decided. For every medicine, there is a manufacturing date and there is an expiry date. And for every groceries, there is a manufacturing date and there is a best before date. For us, there is also an expiry date. Bye-bye date is there, but we don't know that bye-bye date. Bye-bye date and time, including HHMMSS is also there. HHMMSS and tells you hour, minutes and seconds. That is also there. That is decided, but we don't know. Right? But certain things as already destiny is there. But balance can be changed. One Maharaj, His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj, gives one beautiful example. You're all sitting in the flight going to Singapore. What is all your destiny? Everybody will go to Singapore only. Right? Nobody, in between you cannot get down. Everybody is going to Singapore. But in the 2.5 hours flight, what you can do is your choice. In the flight, you can watch movie, you can sleep, or you and your wife are sitting next to each other and nobody is there, so you can continue to fight. Right? You can read a magazine. Huh? Or international flights will give you some special medicine, so you can drink that special medicine. Or you like that, you have, or you can talk to a stranger. Where are you from? And start the conversation. Have you watched that new movie? Which cricket you like? Something like that. These are all the choices we have. But here destiny cannot be changed. We are all in the flight. We are all going to Singapore. Okay? Ardhamayindante example ardhamayinda? After going to Singapore, what you can do? Again, you have choice. You'll spend some time in the theme parks. Okay? You'll spend some time in the casinos. Or you'll spend some time in the shopping. ardhamayinda? So, our life is a mix of certain predestined and certain things in our hand. Certain things can be changed. Certain things cannot be changed. Some core things cannot be changed. Like, as we discussed, I'm born as a man, it a certain life, I'm born to certain mother, father, in certain religion, in certain community, in certain financial situation. This is all my destiny. I pay. But rest of the life is in my hand. For example, as per the destiny at the age of 65, one person is supposed to get cancer. As per the destiny, cancer ravan. 65 to 75, he'll suffer from cancer. At 75, he'll die. That is the destiny. Maybe you can't change that. But what you can change, after getting cancer, you have two choices. ఒకటి రోజంతా ఏడవటం. నాకే ఇచ్చాడా క్యాన్సర్ భగవంతుడు, నాకే ఇచ్చాడా, ఎంతమంది సంతోషంగా తిరుగుతున్నారు. 75 ఏటకి ఒక ఆయన పెళ్లి కూడా చేసుకున్నాడు, సెకండ్ మ్యారేజ్. ఆయన ఎంత ఆనందంగా ఉన్నాడు. ఒక ఆయన చక్కగా పేకాడుకుంటున్నాడు. ఒక ఆయన ఈ మధ్య సింగపూర్ వెళ్ళొచ్చాడు వాళ్ళ ఫ్రెండ్స్ తోటి. నాకేమో భగవంతుడు క్యాన్సర్ ఇచ్చాను, రోజంతా ఏడవటం. Another way is, take this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, read Srimad Bhagavatam, and use the rest of the 10 years of life to lead a pious life. Is the choice you have. Aunandi? So, do we have choices throughout our life? Manaki choice unda? Prati situation lo manaki choice undi. Manaki edanna teda vaste దేవుడిని తిట్టుకుంటా కూర్చోవచ్చు, విధిని తిట్టుకుంటా కూర్చోవచ్చు, లేకపోతే దాన్ని యాక్సెప్ట్ చేసి ముందుకెళ్ళాలని ఆలోచించవచ్చు. If something happens to you, you can blame the God as an option, or you can blame your situation, or you accept the situation and start thinking, what should I do? You fell down in an accident. You fell down in an accident, you hurt your knee. You have choices. There itself sit and start crying. Choice one. Start blaming the other person or everybody in the traffic, including the chief minister up to Narendra Modi. You can start scolding. That is the second choice. Third choice is get up, wash your knee, get some bandage and keep moving is the third choice. Krishna is giving choices at every situation. And he is asking what choice you are going to take will decide your destiny. The choices we make will decide our destiny. Right? This morning we were just talking casually. We go to a doctor, there is a 45 minutes waiting time. 45 minutes, what will you do is the choice. 45 minutes waiting is your destiny, just for the sake of example. 45 minutes, what will you do is the choice. You can sleep. You can take your mala and do japa. Or you can open your phone and go to Vedabase and read a few slokas. Hare Krishna, Dandavot Pranam Prabhu. आपको याद किया हमने थोड़ी देर पहले. हाँ, आप आए तो बाहर आया. So 45 minutes you are sitting in the doctor's place. You have so many choices to do. So like that, Krishna has given the life. This is the destiny. We are born already here. How you want to lead your life is your choice. And your choices will change your future destiny. Let's say, as per the Krishna, actually destiny, I'm not trying to go through the slides. I thought I'll just give you a synopsis instead of going through a lot of slides. Our destiny would have already been decided, like yesterday, continuing that last week example. You have 1,000 kilos of karma as opening balance. And Krishna decided that you will have 100 lives and every life you will burn 10 kilos of karma. Is the example clear andi? Inko 100 జన్మలు ఉంది 1000 కిలోలు కర్మ తెచ్చుకున్నాము ప్రతి జన్మలో 10 కిలోలు అనుభవించాలి అది భగవంతుడి నిర్ణయం. That is the destiny Krishna has decided. But you have told to Krishna, Krishna, you have given me this birth, you have given me Bhagavad Gita, I understood the purpose of life, no more wasting life. From today, I'm dedicating my life only for your seva. Nothing else. You have decided. Then what is Krishna going to do? He will burn all the 1,000 kilos and he will even remove in the next life. 99 births cancelled. Or he might say, you still have some karma. Maybe another 2 more births I'll give you. 98 cancelled. Krishna can change everything. Provided we become serious towards our spiritual life. So destiny can be changed. Anta vidilikata nadem ledu. Krishna only will decide when will I do my chanting. Krishna only will decide when will I read Bhagavatam. I was once in ISKCON. We have this service of distributing Bhagavad Gitas on the roads. Have you seen that one? People stop and try to sell Bhagavad Gitas on the road. Some people might find it annoying. Hey, what is this nonsense? They're stopping in the mid traffic and all. But why are they trying to do it? It is a service they wanted. Take this Bhagavad Gita, go home and read, and it will change your life. This Bhagavad Gita can change your life. I gave you so many examples, right? Once I remember I told you one example. There was one sannyasi I know now. He went to his friend's house. He was an Austrian. I lived in Austria for 7 years. So I got connected to many Austrian Radha Govinda Mandir there. So they told me all the stories. There was this young gentleman called Hannes Samalikar, his name is an Austrian. So he just went to his friend's house. On the table, he saw Bhagavad Gita in Austria in 30 years back. He opened that book. Some 2 lines came. It struck his mind. He said, can I take this book and go home and read? Now his name is Bhakti Sundara Sadhu Maharaj. His name is Bhakti Sundara Sadhu Maharaj. He has dedicated his life for Krishna. He has become a sannyasi. He is an Austrian. He knows at least 9,000 slokas out of 18,000 slokas of Bhagavatam. The way he explains, my goodness. Usually he comes to my home once a year. Next time when he comes, I'll bring him to Gauthami enclave. Very young sannyasi. You should listen to him. At the age of 30, he came to Krishna consciousness. At the age of 47 or 50, he got sannyasa. He's now 52, 53, my age. It's a great soul. I mean, I'm a little close to him. He treats me like a friend, though he's a great sannyasi. But like that, there are so many innumerable examples. Just people have changed by just reading one book. Srila Prabhupada, when he went to America, all the drug addicts are there. He has made all the drug addicts into great devotees of Krishna. Their destiny is changed. You had their destiny not be changed, they would have been drug addicts in this life also, next life also. There'll be another drug addict and they would have continued like that for another 100 lives. One Acharya has come and rerouted. When we are going in the wrong direction, suddenly one person will come and say, that is not the way to go to the airport, this is the way. Like that, one Acharya suddenly will come. We'll be going in the wrong direction. He will suddenly change our steering like this direction. He will put this mala in our hand and he will give Bhagavad Gita in our hand and he'll say, go through this route. Mana janma maripothund. Our route, he will reroute and put our route in the right direction. That's why Acharyas, Sannyasis, great souls, Endaro Mahanubhavulu, Andariki Vandanananta. These are all the great souls who come and their only purpose is to connect us to Krishna. A guru's purpose we discussed other day on the Guru Purnima. I put some few points in our group. Luckily, I was in Mayapur. We went to Mayapur, which is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's birthplace. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Krishna who came 500 years back to teach us all of the Sankirtana movement and spreadsheet, and he just came here. So we were just seeing some of the places where he lived and kind of thing. Krishna permits, one day we'll all go there. That is a desire. I had that desire when I was in the Mayapur. I was thinking about some of you. I was thinking we all should go to that place and do that
When
journey.
is the temple opening?
Huh?
When is the temple opening? Did they change the date?
That will take some time. That TOVP.
You-
Okay, go home and check TOVP, Temple of Vedic Planetarium. Go to Google and check tovp.org. You will understand a huge temple coming up. And all the 14 planets they are trying to construct there in a logical model so that you can start seeing as you walk upstairs, you'll walk up all the 14 planets. So, and that temple is being taken care by Ford. Alfred, what's his name?
Ambarish Maharaj.
Ambarish Maharaj.
Alfred Ford.
Ford's grandson. The Ford chairman's grandson. His initiated name is Ambarish Maharaj. He does 16 rounds a day. He does 16 rounds a day. ఫోర్డ్ చైర్మన్, ఆయనకి టైం ఉండదు అనుకుంటా కదంటాను. 16 మాలలు ప్రతిరోజు ఆయన చేస్తే కానీ ఆయన డే స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. మఫత్లాల్ ఇండస్ట్రీస్ చైర్మన్, 16 మాలాస్. There are so many big corporate chairmen. They have dedicated life for Krishna and they do 16 rounds. They are chairman of a corporate. Huh? Are we more busier than them? Are we more busier than those people? Right. So the choices we make will decide our destiny. So Krishna, Chapama.
Krishna.
I believe they do have that, but without mission.
Nijayanamma, Nijay. Some of you heard Pranavananda Prabhu. Pranavananda Prabhu. Pranavananda Prabhu. Gauranga Darshan Prabhu. He's a great soul. You can go to YouTube and listen to him. His sloka recitation is so sweet. ఆయన శ్లోకాలు పాడుతుంటే it's like nectar in the ears. Mukunda Mala Stotram, and I'll post some of his slokas. He's an IASC gold medalist. He's from a very poor family. Very poor family. IASC topper gold medalist. So, and he got placed in one Force Motors, if I'm right. Very good salary. His parents and everybody were very happy. He got placed well because they are from a poor family. So he got maybe starting salary of 1 lakh or something, which is a very big thing for a poor family. After a few years, he decided to become a brahmachari. He has decided to become a brahmachari. Krishna turned his path. Like other person, you all know Sundar Pichai. Everybody knows Sundar Pichai, right? You may not know Sundar Pichai's classmate, Gauranga Das.
Classmate, but same
I
batch.
mean, same batch. Gauranga Das. He is now he is also a chairman. He is a chairman of Govardhan Eco Village. He is a brahmachari. So, Radhesham Prabhu, he is an IIT gold medalist. Now he is a ISKCON temple president. Had they continued working in US, their salary would have been 300,000 by now. That kind of stalwarts people are there. They are all so knowledgeable people, but they understood what is the purpose of life. There are so many IITs, IAMs, gold medalists. They understood the purpose of life. They felt that life is not ahara nidra bhayam maidunam cha samanyam etat pashubir naranam dharmo hi eko adhiko vishesho dharmena hina pathaye samana. They understood the purpose of life is not just getting married, making children, enjoying. For some of you who are got married now, you don't take sannyasa. That's not what I'm telling. You enjoy your marital life. But be a sannyasa in your heart. Become a sannyasa in your heart. In the sense, connect to Krishna. Develop detachment. Doesn't mean that immediately go to some shop and buy 400 rupees saffron dress and leave. Tell your wife, I am going to Himalayas. Bye. Your wife will file a case against me. You have started sessions and my husband is making sannyasi. No, that is not what is the intention. The intention is to connect to Krishna. The intention is to change our destiny. So, based on this small explanation, what do you feel? Can destiny be changed? మన విధి మనం మార్చుకోవచ్చండి. Are you convinced or not convinced? If you are not convinced, we'll discuss more because these are important topics, Andy, because they need to go into our mind. Could be.
Not what they were destined to do.
Yes, it could be destiny also. But It could, anything which is towards the direction of Krishna, even though it's predestined, it's okay.
So the way I see this is, everybody is destined to go to Krishna, but they might take n number of years, which means somebody got to Krishna, like
Yes.
Yes. Because they did some different stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Forward or backward?
Beautiful point you said. Very, very beautiful point. See, at the end of the day, everyone has to go back to Krishna. Well, yeah, that battery is little weak. Everyone has to go back to Krishna. So, as per the destiny, I will go after 274 million lives. As per my destiny, I will go to Krishna after 274 million lives. But Krishna has given me a choice to go this life also. Krishna keeps giving you choices every life. Every life he will knock your door. Every life there is a Bhagavad Gita class. We all together have ignored Bhagavad Gita class 274 million times now. That's why we are sitting here in Gauthami Enclave and discussing Bhagavad Gita. మనం అందరూ చాలా సార్లు చెప్పారండి, విని వదిలేసాం. ఈ లైఫ్ లో కూడా, in this life also, so many people have told us. We just ignored. Now also there is a chance that we'll ignore after these classes. Let's say in after 4 or 5 classes, we'll finish this. Then you have a choice. Thank you, Satya Prabhuji. Control, Alt, Delete. You can delete everything what we discussed. Or you can say, thank you, Satya Prabhuji. Now the rest of the life is for Krishna. It's again a choice. After going home, do mala or watch OTT is a choice. Everything is a choice. Krishna is always, if had he not given us a choice, we would have become Robo movie you watch, no? Robo 1, Robo 2. Robo movie, Rajinikanth movie chusarandi. Robot. Otherwise we'll become like that one. We'll become a robo. That means move left, move right, move straight, neck up, neck down. That's it. Krishna has given complete choice. That choices are there every day, 365 days throughout our life. Every day Krishna is giving choice. Today you want to chant or you want to waste. Mayalo batkutara, na daggara batkutara. That choice is there all the 365 days. Krishna has never removed the choice from us. And this is the sweetness and the downside in our Sanatana Dharma. Other religions, they have no choice. If you see other religions, choice level. You have to go, you have to do this, you have to do that one, you have to do that, and all choice. In Sanatana Dharma, we have so much of choice. Do you want to follow Ekadashi? No. On Ekadashi, don't eat meat. I will order double chicken biryani on that day. What is your problem? And is there anybody who will put in jail on Ekadashi day if you eat meat? We have so much of choice. So hum bigad gaye. The amount of choice we have, manam paadaipoyamandi. Anta choice Bhagavantudu manaki ichchadu. There is a positive side of the choice, there is a negative side of the choice. The positive side of the choice is, Krishna never want to force. If you say, Krishna, I don't want to come to you, he'll say, okay. I don't want to do Hare Krishna mantra, he'll say, okay. Krishna, I don't want to read Bhagavad Gita, he'll say, it's okay. Nee savu antadu. నీ కర్మను అనుభవించు. అనేక కోట్ల జన్మలు కుక్కల్లాగా, పందుల్లాగా, పిల్లుల్లాగా, దోమల్లాగా తిరుగుతా ఉండు. భ్రమితే సంసారే భ్రమితే సహస్ర కోటి యోనుల్లో పుడతా ఉండు. నీ ఇష్టం. But Krishna, I am tired. I have taken unlimited births till now. At least this life I want to connect to you, Krishna. Welcome. He'll say welcome. If somebody stands up and says, there is no God, Krishna also will say, yes, there is no God. You know this echo, right? Echo. You go to some mountains and you say, hello, we'll listen again, hello. Like Krishna also, if you stand up and say, there is no God, Krishna also will say, yes, there is no God. If you stand up and say, Krishna, you are there, Krishna will say, I am there. This is the sweetness of Sanatana Dharma. Krishna is giving that choice to us. And he is asking us to exercise the choice. He doesn't want to force anybody. Krishna's style of giving choice has become a challenge for us. Because he has given a choice, మనం పట్టించుకోవట్లేదు. Some people become devotees when they are stuck with big problems. Suddenly their son died in an accident. They will become devotees. Suddenly big health problem has come. They will become devotees. Debba kodite, Krishna. Why do you want to wait for debba కొట్టించుకునే వరకు భగవంతుడి వైపు తిరగాల్సిన అవసరం ఏందో? क्या जरूरत है? धक्का खाने के बाद भगवान के नाम जप करने के लिए क्या जरूरत है? When we are hale and healthy, let us connect to Krishna. I told this example 2 times. I'll tell again. My father is 86 years old. Now he is not able to sit and do japa. He's so old. He's unable to concentrate. His voice is trembling. He's not able to properly tell Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. 5 years back, he was doing properly mala. He was doing 16 malas. Now he's not able to do mala. He's not able to concentrate. He's feeling sleepy when he's doing that one. He cannot sit for 2 hours. He need to lie down for most of the day. Then what will you do, japa, in that age? By seeing my father, it's like a reminder to me, Arey, this is the time for you to do japa. So one has to be very, very careful. So we can change our destiny. We can have our choices. For example, somebody got addicted to cigarette. They will say, मेरे को 20 साल से आदत हो गई, छुट्टा बहुत मुश्किल है. But when he has picked up the first cigarette, that is a choice he has taken. Do you agree? He had a choice to smoke or not to smoke. He has taken the first cigarette. Then he has again smoked second day. Again a choice. Do you want to stop or continue? Third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, 100th day. After that, it becomes like as if you don't have a choice. And I cannot live without smoke. But even those people have a choice to stop. He still has a choice. He has been smoking since 20 years, but he still has a choice. Recently, one of my friend, after my constant persuasion, after 12 years, he stopped smoking. I have been talking to him since 6 years. Another friend, after 8 years, he stopped eating non-veg. Since 8 years, I have been telling him, please stop eating non-veg. He stopped eating non-veg. Now he called me, he's in US. He called me and said, Satya, finally stopped. I said, thank you very much. But you don't take 8 years. I don't know if I'll be alive for 8 years to come and tell you. I don't know. I don't know how long I live. So I cannot come back here for 8 years and keep telling you, please doing Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, please stop eating non-veg, please follow dharma, please connect to Krishna. So we have to take this seriously. Please don't mind, I'm telling you, this is very, very important in our life. We have wasted so many lives. ఈ జన్మ మాత్రం వేస్ట్ చేయకూడదు. ఏమంటారండి? ఈ జన్మ కూడా వేస్ట్ చేద్దామా? ఈ జన్మని సదుపయోగం చేసుకుందామా? So that is the choice Krishna is giving. So now just to connect. So destiny is nothing but we make our destiny with our own karma. Next life, by my bad karma, I'll become a dog. So I am the decider, right? Now is the Krishna is deciding your future or you are deciding your future? Once you understand Bhagavad Gita, you know that you are the decider of your destiny, not Krishna. Krishna is the facilitator. Krishna is just facilitator. Oh, you have enjoyed with so many women in this your entire life. Okay, next year become a dog. You enjoy with so many other dogs because you are so habituated with enjoying with 100 women. Next year you become a dog. Chettakarta kukkalaga road pakkan tirugutu vavi varsal lekunda you enjoy because neeku adi kavali. So Krishna has given that. So whatever you want, Krishna is going to give that one. He is just a facilitator. Sakshi Bhutanga, he is just a witness. Krishna is there in the heart as a soul, super soul, and he is just watching 24/7 non-stop CC recording. That's why Chitragupta is called Chitragupta. Gupta. Secretly, Chitra, he is non-stop taking CCTV pictures. Every second he is taking CCTV pictures. In so many shops, no, you'll see that one. You are being watched. You are being recorded, or there is some statement there. Krishna is watching us 24/7. Shops put that message so that you don't steal. You don't do mistake in that one. Krishna is watching. That CCTV is 24/7 on. Are we bothered? 24/7 Krishna is watching. Chitragupta is taking non-stop pictures. He will show you after going there. You cannot argue with him. Hey, Nenakad Chesanaya, why are you frying me? Hey, 1977, August 1st, evening 4:34 p.m., you did this one. He will show all the live this one. He will show you documented evidence as per the Indian Evidence Act. Indian Evidence Act 1975 and then 1972. 72. Indian Evidence Act 1972. మేము చూస్తే అప్పుడప్పుడు నాకు చదువుకునేది గుర్తొస్తుంటాయి.
चित्रगुप्त धर्मराज ये एक वर्ष है कश्मीरी में चित्रगुप्त धर्मराज
गुप्त रूप से continuously चित्र दे रहे चित्रगुप्त. And if you are a follower of Krishna, Chitragupta and Yamadharmaraj is out of syllabus. While you are going to Vaikuntha, you can just say like this. Hello, you are still there, I am going to Vaikuntha. You don't need to worry. See, by following the law, do we need to worry about police? If on the road, if you are properly driving, when red comes, you stop. You are not crossing beyond 60 or 80. You are following all the rules. You don't need to be worried about police, right? You are not worried about police because you are following the rules. In a similar way, if you follow the rules of the law, you don't need to be worried about Yamadharmaraja, Chitragupta, 16 Narakas. You don't need to worry about all these things. You can just think about Hare Krishna. That's it. Krishna connection. So, destiny is determined by our karma. So, when Krishna said 8.5, yeah, whoever thinks of me in the last minute will not have birth. I'll repeat these two slokas in every session, 8.5, 8.6. 8.5. Lakarnam antyakalecha mamekam. Whatever you think of, whenever, if you think of me in the last minute, no birth again. 8.6, yam yam vapi smaran. Whatever you think in the last minute, that will be your next birth. So what will you think in the last minute? Whatever you think throughout your life. Very simple logic. అవునండి కాదండి. ఆఖరి నిమిషంలో మనం ఏం గుర్తొస్తుంది? జీవితం అంతా మనం ఏది ఆలోచిస్తే అదే ఆఖరి నిమిషంలో గుర్తొస్తుంది. జీవితం అంతా సంసారము, ధనము, పేరు, ప్రఖ్యాతలు, నా వాళ్ళు, అయ్యో 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 నా మనోడో, నా కొడుకో, నా బంధువో, నా భార్యో, నా భర్తో కొట్టుకు చచ్చిపోతుంటే ఆఖరి నిమిషంలో వాళ్ళే గుర్తొస్తారు. ఇఫ్ యూ ప్రాక్టీస్ డెవలపింగ్ కృష్ణ త్రూఅవుట్ అవర్ లైఫ్, ఆఖరి నిమిషంలో భగవంతుడే గుర్తొస్తాడు. Our expiry date is decided. That date minus today's date. What is today's date? 13th July 2025. Our expiry date minus 13th July 2025. Whatever is the rest of the life, whether it's 1 day, 1 year, 10 years, 100 years, I don't know. Whatever is the rest, if we are careful, if we connect to Krishna, our future is changed. Is it logical? Do you feel it's logical? I am forcing some philosophy onto you. It's very logical. Krishna consciousness, bhakti is very logical. It's just that we have ignored. Right. Now we'll discuss about 3 types of people. Karmavad, Daivavad, in an incorrect way. Oh, 9:15 already, yeah? Karmavad, Daivavad, and another way of Daivavad. Karmavad is, I am in control of everything. Everything works based on my actions alone. నా పన్నే చేసుకుంటూ పోతాను. I am the decider of the destiny. That is the Karmavad. అంతా నా చేతిలోనే ఉంది. That is Karmavad. Then there is a Daivavad. Everything in the hands of Krishna. But that has got dual things. Some people misunderstand. Dhritarashtra misunderstood. When he was asked to stop the war, he said, if Krishna wants to stop the war, he'll stop. Who am I? That is escaping from his responsibility. Dhritarashtra has an option to దుర్యోధనుడికి లెంపకాయ కొట్టి ఒక్క పీకు పీకి వాళ్ళ రాజ్యం వాళ్ళకి ఇచ్చి ఈ యుద్ధాన్ని ఆపు, ఈ అనర్థాన్ని ఆపు అనే రైట్ ఆయనకుంది. దుర్యోధన మే లిసన్ ఆర్ నాట్, బట్ హీ హాస్ ఎ రైట్ టు స్టాప్ దుర్యోధన. But he did not do that one. He gave a different way of if war has to happen, it has to happen. If war will not happen, it will not happen. It is the destiny. That is a wrong way of understanding destiny. Ardhamaindandi? That is also understanding destiny, but is a wrong way. That means you are escaping from your action. Oh, Prabhuji, you told I have to do Hare Krishna Mahamantra, right? In some life I will do. Some life I will do Hare Krishna Mahamantra. In some life I will read Bhagavatam. In some life I will read Bhagavad Gita. If Krishna wants, I will go to Vaikuntha. Otherwise I will take. That is escaping from our responsibility. But the correct understanding is, I will do my part as per the instructions of the God, and rest God will determine. I will do my duty. నా పని నేను నిర్వర్తిస్తాను, మిగతాది భగవంతుడి నిర్ణయం. I will do my duty. I will do Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day. I will read Bhagavatam. I will try to lead a peaceful life. I will try to lead a dharmic life. I will like to lead a spiritual life. I will make a conscious effort to move forward in spiritual life. Then destiny can be still something different. I don't know. We don't know. You took the decision today. Tomorrow morning you die in an accident. You don't have a choice. You have not implemented your choice for even 24 hours. But Krishna will understand. Acha, this guy decided to follow me. Next life, I'll make him be born in a devotee family. Because you made the decision before dying. Today, 13th July, we have decided. ఈ రోజు నుంచి నేను నా ఆధ్యాత్మిక జీవితాన్ని సీరియస్ గా తీసుకుంటాను. అనేక లక్షల జన్మలు నేను చాలా వేస్ట్ చేశాను. ఈ రోజు నుంచి నేను భగవన్నామం చేస్తాను. ఈ రోజు నుంచి నేను భగవద్గీత చదువుతాను. ఈ రోజు నుంచి నా నోట్లో నుంచి అశుద్ధమైన మాటలు మాట్లాడకుండా ఉండడానికి ప్రయత్నిస్తాను. ఈ రోజు నుంచి వీలైనంత వరకు నేను మంచి మార్గంలో నడవడానికి ప్రయత్నిస్తాను. We make these conscious choices. Next day you die. So Krishna understood your last minute promise. He will make sure that next life you are born in a devotee family so that you can keep up your promise. Or he'll make you born in some country where you don't even hear the word Krishna. But fortunately, Prabhupada changed the whole world. You go to even Slovenia, Slovakia, Siberia, Antarctica, you'll see somebody with the chanting mala doing Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Yeah, please ask. Please ask. Kuchan adagandi. Kuchan adagandi parvalledu.
I feel this is due to my age factor, 65 plus. Now 65.
65 is young age.
Maybe, but one thing, since last week my inspiration come, I started chanting and reading the Bhagavad Gita. But while reading the Bhagavad Gita, he is giving me lessons, Raghunath Prabhu, fully conscious. I am not able to sleep. But as you told me, as your father, due to age factor, no, name my wife took one. మీరు 4 rounds దాకా మీట్ వస్తుంది అంటే ప్యాకింగ్ లాగా మీట్ వస్తుంది. ఆఫ్టర్ 4 I want that I should do more and more curiosity. బట్ 5th round లో ఆ వాయిస్ స్లో అయిపోతుంది, నిద్రపోతున్నాం. అదే చెప్తాను, యు ఆర్ ఆల్రెడీ స్లీపింగ్. 5th round వెళ్తారు, యు ఆర్ స్లో. డూ వన్ థింగ్, డోంట్ డూ ఇట్ బిఫోర్, డూ ఇట్ కామ్ అండ్ డూ ఇట్ ఫోర్. బట్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ టెల్లింగ్ 5th round ప్రాపర్లీ. నే ఫోటో పేలా ఐ డి స్లీప్.
See, I'll tell you one thing.
అప్పుడు మళ్ళీ నేను అవునా అంటే స్లో అయిపోతాను.
Prabhuji, see, I'll tell you one thing. I understood your question.
Can you correct me that?
No.
I meant, but this ఎందుకు అనుకుంటాను?
No, see, I'll tell you. See, I'll tell you. We are not used to this since many years. So it will take time. We are going in the wrong direction for not this life. Aneka lakshal janmal nunchi mana wrong direction lo unnam. So now when we are watching a movie, will we sleep? When we are watching cricket match, India Pakistan final, you won't even go to bathroom. I've seen people, they will even try to stop going to the bathroom. Last over. It's okay, bath mein, even though it burst. My urinary bladder burst, but I want to watch the last over and then go to the bathroom. Avunandi? But this one we are not used to. Hare Krishna Mahamantra patukungane ekkadle nidranta vastadi. Bhagavad Gita tiyangane we use it like a pillar. Hare Krishna, we'll sleep. Because we are not used to it. We have to use to it. We have to train our mind. Mana manasu, it might take 1 day, it might take 1 week, it might take 1 year, it might take 5 years. We don't know, but we have to keep making our effort. Prabhuji, I am chanting, but my mind is going 108 Divya Deshas, it's going. If it is going to Divya Desha, it's okay. My mind is going to 108 horrible Deshas, it's okay, chant. Prabhuji, I am not interested to chant. Please chant. Prabhuji, I don't want to chant. Please chant. Prabhuji, I am disinterested to chant. Please chant. Prabhuji, my mind is not cooperating. Still, please chant. Just because mind is not cooperating, don't keep it away. You have to do your duty. You have to keep chanting. You have to keep chanting. Prabhuji, I don't feel like chanting. నాకు ఇంకా ఆ రుచి నామ రుచి రాలేదు. వస్తుంది, ఏదో రోజు వస్తుంది. ఆ నామ రుచి వచ్చిన రోజున will not even keep it down. The day you get the taste of it, nobody need to tell you. Is there anybody telling you, please take bath? Small children will tell every day, take bath, brush your teeth, sleep on time, get up on time, have your food, chew properly. Is there now anybody telling us? We got used to certain things. Get up, as soon as we get up, we go brush. We go to toilet, we take bath, change our clothes. These are all become routine, right? So this should also become, I wouldn't say routine, but this should also become like a daily practice. Routine has a different connotation. Routine means we'll just do it for the sake of tick. No, manasutto, ishtalto. With love and affection, we have to do this one. Right. So materialistic person, how they will think when something happens to back to them. Why me? Why now? Why this way? అంతేనండి. నాకెందుకు జరగాలి, ఇప్పుడు ఎందుకు జరగాలి, ఇలాగే ఎందుకు జరగాలి? కృష్ణుడు ఇంకో రకంగా నా కర్మ ఇవ్వచ్చు కదా. Krishna should have given something different way. Why not now? Krishna should have given this problem after 10 years. Like these people, normal people think. When something good happens to them, quite. I deserve it. That's why I got it. Actually, Krishna was supposed to give me 10 years back. He has given it late. When something good happens. 90% of the time, we even forget Krishna when something good happens. 10% of the time, ఇప్పుడు ఇచ్చావా పాతికేళ్ళకి ఇవ్వాల్సింది ఇప్పుడు ఇచ్చావా కృష్ణ, మంచి జరిగితే. And you know, how does the devotees do? They will think, thank you, Krishna. Thank you, Krishna, you have given me. They will accept difficulties as a blessing of God. Krishna, na karma తీసేస్తున్నావు Krishna. నా karma anta తీసేస్తున్నావు. You are removing all my karma. Thank you. From this problem, I am learning something, Krishna. Why does Krishna give punishment? Because he is a sadist, number one. Antenandi? I am sadist kada. Why is Krishna giving punishment? So that we learn something from that punishment. When you go through so many problems, you have to understand the problems. You have to understand from the problems what is the lesson you have to learn. But all of us ignore the lesson from the problem. Every punishment, Krishna wanted us to learn a lesson. Why does our teacher, when we do a spelling mistake in our childhood, they make us write imposition 10 times? Gurtundandi? So that we never make that spelling mistake again. So, manaki Devudu Bhagavantudu kashtam ichindi entante, he is asking us to learn something from that one. Change our behavior after the problem. I have seen one man. He went through COVID. Doctor said he is going to die. Everybody, all the family gave up hope. And somehow Krishna has extended. He came back. No change in him. Again, every day 4 hours newspapers, 2 hours TV serials, 2 hours with old friends discussions. Life is continuing the same way. What is the reason why Krishna has extended your life? Sorry, I'm getting influenced. I'm getting emotional. Why did Krishna extend your life? He wanted you to read newspaper for 4 hours. He wanted you to talk all this nonsense and watch movies and go around అందుకనే భగవంతుడు మీ లైఫ్ ఎక్స్టెండ్ చేసింది. సో వన్ హ్యాస్ టు, అరే మృత్యు ఒడిలోకి వెళ్ళినప్పుడన్నా ఇంకా అర్థం చేసుకోకపోతే ఇంకెందుకు? ఓ కృష్ణ, ఐఎమ్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ సపోజ్ టు డై, దిస్ ఎక్స్ట్రా 5 years is a bonus. ఓకే, దిస్ 5 years is for you. ఈ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ మనకు రాకపోతే వీఆర్ నాట్ లెర్నింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ దట్ మిస్టేక్. Devotees take every situation and try to understand from that mistake. ఏ కష్టం చేశాను, ఏ పాపం చేశానో నాకు ఈ కష్టం వచ్చింది కృష్ణ. ఇక నుంచి ఇటువంటి మిస్టేక్స్ నేను చేయకుండా ఉంటాను కృష్ణ. From now onwards, I will not do this kind of mistakes, Krishna. So Prabhu, close that one. It might fall. Kunti Devi said to Krishna, Krishna, please give me problems again and again and again and again and again. Vipada santu tasyasvat tatra tatra jagat guru bhavato darshanam yatsyat apunar bhava darshanam. Krishna, నేను సంతోషం వచ్చినప్పుడు నేను మర్చిపోతున్నాను. I am forgetting you, Krishna, when I am happy. Give me repeatedly problems so that I'll remember you. Kunti Devi is asking. Kunti Maharani is one of the greatest devotee of Krishna. She is asking, please give me problems. There are 50 people here. Can any one of us go to Krishna and ask, please give me problems every day? Manaka guts unnayandi? No. But she is asking, okay, what do we need to understand from that one? What is the lesson? What is the message from that statement? We have to be happy with everything. You have given me success, okay, Krishna. You have given me failure, okay, Krishna. Leave everything to Krishna. This is what we need to practice. It doesn't happen overnight. It can happen overnight to some destined people. Some fortunate people, suddenly from their previous life, they get connected and nobody can stop them. They will make century. Nobody can stop them. But some people, normal people like us, we have to keep doing our duty and wait for his blessings. Okay. So materialistic people, we discussed. Why me? Why now? Why like this? Spiritual people, problems, I deserve them. Krishna, I deserve the punishment you have given me. Because I have done a mistake, you have given me, I deserve this punishment. This punishment is to purify me. This is what devotees, bhaktul will understand like this. Same problem. One person is blaming Krishna, other person is saying that I deserve this punishment. This punishment is for my purification. Now, Tarana kosame nu ichavu Krishna. Next. Normal people. Krishna, give me dharma, artha, kama. Devotees, Krishna, give me moksha. God, please implement my plans. నేను ఆల్రెడీ ఒక రకంగా అనుకున్నాను కృష్ణ, అది అలాగే జరిగేట్టు చూడు. Devotees, Krishna, your plan is my plan. Your plan is my plan. I don't have any plan. Your plan is my plan. I made a plan. But if that plan ayinda, okay. Avaleda, okay. Inko rakanga ayinda, fine. Your plan is my plan. Because you know better than me. Sometimes we tell to our children, kada, I know better than you. I can see the future. Right? You are very young. You are not able to think the future. I can see the future. That's why I'm telling you advice with my gray hair. I don't have hair. With my gray hair. We tell like that to our children, right? That's what Krishna is telling. I can see your future. I can see your 100 lives before future. So I'm warning you, be careful. Goal of life is eating, sleeping, mating, defending. Normal people. Bhaktulu. Goal of life is self-realization. Developing that connection to Krishna. Focus is on destiny and lead to a pious life. Whereas devotees is goal is Krishna prema. Bhagavantudu krupa kavali inkem oddu. Anjadam sharanam nasti tvameva sharanam mama tasmat karunya bhavena raksha janardana. Ante. I don't want anything else. Na danam, na janam, na sundarim, na kavitam, va jagadisa kamaye, mama janmani ishware, bhagavad bhakti rohityakaitvai. I don't want na danam, I don't want money. Na janam, I don't want name and fame. Kavitam, I don't want people to chedatal pattukoni va anta kadu. Kavitam va sundarim, andavaina streelu nakoddu. Nakem kavali anni janmalaki nee namame kavu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said this one in Sikshashtakam. Na danam, na janam, na sundarim, na kavitam, na jagadisa kamaye. Mama janmani sware, bhagavad bhakti rohityakaitvai. Aneka janmalaina sare, I wanted is only your bhakti. It's very difficult. It's PhD in bhakti. We are all LKG students. We are struggling. We are all just ipude mana andaru ABCD నేర్చుకుంటున్నాం భక్తిలో. But that should be our goal. నాకు ఏమేం వద్దు. నాకు పేరు ప్రఖ్యాతులు వద్దు కృష్ణ. I don't want name and fame. I don't want all these things. I want bhakti. I want krupa. Right. So why are we trying to understand about karma? so that we can give lecture to our friends. Yesterday I attended karma. I now know all the intended details of karma. I am great. Now I don't have even mustache also to turn. We have removed that also. So why are we trying to learn about karma? So that మనం ఒళ్ళు దగ్గర పెట్టుకొని ఉంటాం అంతే. Right? So that we are careful. We are careful in our life and we know towards the purpose of life. That's why we are sitting and trying to understand about karma, and also we develop our dependence on Krishna. We should increase our dependence on God. Today we think that we are karta karma kriya anta nene. That is our thinking. Slowly make it as Krishna, you are the karta karma kriya. I am the nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. Arjuna says that one finally. Krishna says to Arjuna, nimitta matram, fight just as an instrument in my hands. Don't expect any results, just fight. I am asking you to fight. Then Arjuna's fight has become as akarma. Arjuna has killed 1 billion people, but he did not get karma. That is all akarma, because he has participated in the war because Krishna asked him to participate. And he's fighting, and his arrow shooting is like Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Difficult to understand. అర్థమైందండి? కృష్ణుడు అర్జునుడి యుద్ధం చేయమన్నాడు. సో అర్జునుడి యుద్ధం చేయటం ఆయన విద్యుక్త ధర్మంగా భావించి కృష్ణుడు చెప్పాడు కాబట్టి ఆ యుద్ధం చేశాడు. ఆ యుద్ధం చేయటం వలన అర్జునుడికి ఏ కర్మ, ఆ యుద్ధంలో కొన్ని లక్షల మందిని అర్జునుడు చంపాడు, కానీ ఆయనకి ఏ కర్మ అంటలేదు. ఎందుకు? కృష్ణుడు చంపమన్నాడు, చేశాడు. ఆయన భగవంతుడి కోసం చేశాడు కాబట్టి ఆయనకి ఏ కర్మ అంటకుండా శాశ్వతమైన గోలోక బృందావనం వెళ్ళిపోయి హీస్ విత్ కృష్ణ. యు అండర్స్టాండ్? ఇట్ ఈస్ జస్ట్ బికాస్ హీస్ ఫాలోయింగ్ కృష్ణ. సో by understanding karma philosophy, we are careful, we are watchful, and we increase our dependence on Krishna and our shelter on Krishna. Ardhamayindandi? There are so many other slokas. I will end this one of the important thing. Very important one. How much time we have, Prabhu? 10 minutes? 5 minutes? Oh, 5 minutes. We'll close this one. Tattenu kampansu sikshamano Bunjana yevatma krutam vipakam Rutvakvapurvir vidadam namaste Jiveta yo mukti padasodhaya bhak. This is a very important sloka from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Dasama Skandam, 14th chapter, 8th sloka, 10, 14, 8. Very, very important sloka. You know what is this sloka telling? Anybody has a mic? It's okay. Can you read this? Giridhar Prabhu, can you just read this? That mic is not working, right? Okay. It is working selectively.
My dear Lord, one who earnestly waits for you to bestow your causeless mercy upon him, all the while patiently suffering the reactions of his past misdeeds and offering you respectful obeisance with his heart, words and body, is surely eligible for liberation, for it has become his rightful claim.
You understood the sloka? Anybody who is waiting for the mercy, silently suffering all his karmic reactions. He is suffering, he is undergoing karmic reactions. Yet he did not lose his confidence on Krishna. He is constantly offering obeisances to Krishna and he is waiting for Krishna's mercy. Such person is surely eligible for liberation, for it has become his rightful claim. ఎవరైతే ఓపికతోటి కర్మ అనుభవిస్తూ భగవంతుడి మీద భారం వేసి నామజపం చేసుకుంటూ కృష్ణ ఎప్పటికన్నా నాకు నీ కృప కావాలని వెయిట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారో వాళ్ళకి మోక్షం ఇస్తాడు కృష్ణుడు. It's a beautiful slogan. You know the meaning of this sloka, if you go deeper meaning, he is saying that I deserve this. Because he is not finding fault with the karma. He is saying I deserve this. గొడ్డలతో పోయేది గోటుతో పోయింది అన్న సామెత విని ఉంటారు మనం. అంటే లెట్స్ సే వి ఫెల్ డౌన్ అండ్ దేర్ వాస్ ఎ స్క్రాచ్ ఆన్ ద నీ. యూ థింక్ లైక్ కాలు ఎరగాల్సిన చోట భగవంతుడు చిన్న గీత పడింది. మీన్ నార్మల్ పర్సన్ థింక్స్ అసలు నేను ఎందుకు పడ, వై షుడ్ ఐ ఈవెన్ ఫాల్, ఆయన పడి ఉంటే బాగుండేది, నేను ఎందుకు పడాలి? దిట్ ఇస్ ద నార్మల్ పర్సన్ థింగ్స్. డివోటీ థింగ్స్, నా కాలు ఎరగాల్సిన చోట కృష్ణ హెస్ మేడ్ ఇట్ లైక్ ఎ స్మాల్ స్క్రాచ్. I am supposed to get a higher punishment, but Krishna has given me a smaller punishment. Actually, I deserve a higher punishment for the sins I have done in my so many lives. But God is merciful. He has given me this punishment. That is the thinking of a devotee. That should be our thinking. Mano ala alavat cheskoli. If we can think like that one, and if we can depend on Krishna, then we are taken care. Further explanation of this, 2 minutes is already come. Meeting has already started. No, they have not come, right? I just pray that they'll come after 10 minutes. Okay. So the last, so the deeper understanding of this sloka is, for example, a postman. Postman brings a letter to you. Somebody died. Or postman brings a letter. You are promoted. Or postman brings a letter that you are immediately asked to come to the nearest police station and surrender. మన పోస్ట్ మ్యాన్ పట్టు కొడతామా? పోస్ట్ మ్యాన్ ఒక లెటర్ తీసుకొచ్చాడు, అందులో లెటర్ ఉంది, యూ నీడ్ టు కమ్ అండ్ ఇమీడియట్లీ సరెండర్ ఇన్ టు ద నియరెస్ట్ పోలీస్ స్టేషన్ అని ఒక లెటర్ వచ్చింది. విల్ వి బీట్ ద పోస్ట్ మ్యాన్? ఇట్లాంటి లెటర్ పట్టుకొస్తావా నువ్వు అని. పోస్ట్ మ్యాన్కి ఏమైనా సంబంధం ఉందా? హీ హాస్ నథింగ్ టు డూ విత్ ద మ్యాటర్ ఇన్ సైడ్. ఆర్ యూ కుడ్ హావ్ గాట్ ఎ లెటర్ సేయింగ్ దట్ యూ హ్యావ్ వన్ ఎ లాటరీ, 1 crore. Immediately will you hug the postman and say, thank you, you are God, you are Indra, you are Chandra, you are Varuna, you are... Postman is just a postman. He doesn't know what is there. His duty is to bring the letter to you. He is only a messenger. What is inside the message? He doesn't know. His duty is to deliver. Alage, we go through karma through people. Through people only we go through karma many times. Somebody cheats us. Somebody మన ఏదో చాలా బాధ పెట్టే మాటలు మాట్లాడతారు. మనని కొంతమంది కష్టపెడతారు. 99% of our problems are through other people only, right? Sometimes with our own family members. That is Krishna's special arrangement. With our own family members. రోజు పచ్చడి ఇంట్లో, husband, wife, son, father. With our own family members we are going through chutney. Aunandi, some people are going through the chutney at home only. You don't need to go through karmic reactions outside. Krishna has specially arranged the husband and wife to come together so that every day there is chutney going on. So in this case, what Krishna is telling is, ఈ శ్లోకం దాన్ని అర్థం చేసుకోవడం ఏంటంటే, మన ఎవరన్నా తిట్టి బాధ పెట్టారనుకోండి, see them like a postman. నా కర్మ అనుభవించాలి కాబట్టి వాళ్ళ నోట్లోంచి ఇటువంటి నిష్ఠూరమైన మాటలు నేను పడాల్సి వస్తుంది. And don't get angry with them. I know it's very difficult, but this is what we need to practice. Any person who is delivering karma to us, either words, actions, or anything, see them like a postman and don't get angry with them. If you get angry with them and give it back, your karma cycle is continuing. ఆడొకటి పీకాడు, నువ్వు ఒకటి పీకావు, మళ్ళీ నువ్వు ఒకటి పీకావు, ఆడొకటి పీకాడు. This is continuing. How will you stop? The famous thing in Hyderabad accident, immediately both of them will get down. You are in peak flyover, 1 lakh people are there, people will get down, forget the whole world, and then start fighting for 10 minutes. Hyderabad famous, every day you will see this one. How do you stop the argument? When one person backs out. Antena? If one person do not choose to back out, that will continue until evening. You will fight there. Ni amma ni ayya start అయిపోతుంది. అడ్డమైన సంస్కృతం అంతా నోట్లోంచి వస్తుంది. People will start fighting. But how will that fighting stop? When person decides to back out. In a similar way, when we are going through karma, we have to start backing out. Okay, నువ్వు నన్ను ఇన్ని మాటలు అన్నావు, ఇది నా కర్మానుసారే నాకు భగవంతుడు ఇలా నాకు అందజేశాడు, ఇది నీవు కాదు. But you don't need to tell them. అలానే వాళ్ళ చేతిలో తలకబెట్టి ఇంకా తిట్టమ్మా, ఆహా నువ్వు తిడుతుంటే ఎంత ఆనందంగా ఉందో అని. లేదా ఎవడో మోసం చేశాడు, స్థలం మోసం, ఈ స్థలం కూడా తీసుకొని నా కర్మ పోతుంది నాకు. దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఇంటెన్షన్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ వన్. యూ గో త్రూ ద ప్రాబ్లం, యూ యాక్సెప్ట్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, we were selling a property in our ancestral hometown 8 months back. It was supposed to be a very clean, neat transaction. My existing tenant was buying my shop and we should close the transaction in nothing. Suddenly one person he wanted to buy that one. I did not sell him. So he has instigated one of my tenants to put legal case against me. There was a 90% share with one tenant, 10% share with another tenant. The 90% tenant wanted to buy the property. The 10% tenant put a case against me. He is not interested to buy. Because I did not sell to another person, he has instigated my tenant to put a legal case against me. 1 month, so much of pressure I went through. But Krishna has sent some person and that got settled. I think 45 days, I have to go through my karma. I have to go through lawyers, go around, run around, feel bad. But I was thinking in my heart, Krishna, I think I have to go through this karma. That's why you put me this one. Fine. The transaction which was supposed to be so smooth also went through. But I was thinking like this. If Krishna is not involved, probably I will be in the court cases for next 10 years. We all know, right? Court cases, how fast they go. Probably if Krishna is not intervened, another 10-15 years, I would have been going through that legal case. But Krishna intervened. He sent somebody and solved the problem in 45 days. He has reduced my karma. I can think like, what is the need of that case? అసలు ఆ కేసు ఎందుకు రావాలండి? స్మూత్ గా జరగాల్సింది నాకు ఇది ఎందుకండి? తలకాయ నొప్పి నాకు ఎందుకండి? I can think like that, or I can think, thank you, Krishna, you removed this problem in 45 days. Choice is ours. First choice will increase your tension. Second choice will reduce your tension. And it will also increase your bhakti. It will reduce your tension, it will increase your bhakti. So, mana jeevitanlo, whatever happens in our life, when we are receiving karma reactions through people, attagaru, kodalu, all these special relations, all these things, husband, wife, some husband, wife will fight like as if they are born only to fight. I've seen a couple. They fight like, they are the masters in fighting. They were enemies in their last life. They made. This mic is also dying. Huh? It's time out. So they were enemies in fighting. Last life they were enemies, and Krishna made them come into this life, and now they are husband wife. But the enmity from the past life is continuing fighting. Why brothers fight? They were enemies in the last life. Each janmalo they are brothers in the same family, and they are fighting on property dispute. Something or the other they are fighting. Whether it's genuine or not, they are fighting. So, Tattenu kampan susikshamano bhunjana evatma krutam vipakam rudvag vapurbir vidadam namaste jiveta yamukta padase dhayabak. So, deen prakaram, don't, Gauranga Darshan Prabhu has written a book, Hate the Sin, Not the Sinner. Ardhamaindandi? Hate the sin, not the sinner. That means somebody is delivering your parcel of karma to you through their words, actions. Receive the parcel. Don't show your anger on them. వాళ్ళ మీద కోపం చూపించొద్దు. దాని మీద కోపం చూపిస్తామన్నారు, మళ్ళీ you are starting your cycle of karma. Then this cycle of karma is never ending. Who wants to stop the cycle of karma? You and one more person are fighting on the road. You are clear. The other person has no work. Whole day is ready to fight. You are clear. Next half an hour I have to go to office. I have an important meeting. You are sensible person. You stop the fight. You say, sorry bhaiya, chhod do bhaiya, mere maafi hai, meri galti hai, tera pav padta hu, and we start moving on. Because you are sensible. You understand the value of going to the office. You understand the value of your meeting. So you understand the value of not fighting the whole day. You stop and you moved on. In a similar way, you are receiving karma through your husband, wife, father, brother, sister, through outsider people, external people, all those things. Just accept it as your parcel of karma. See them like a postman. Don't get angry with them. అర్థమైందండి? వాళ్ళ మీద కోపం తెచ్చుకోవద్దు, వాళ్ళ మీద ద్వేషం పెంచుకోవద్దు. ద్వేషం కూడా మళ్ళీ జన్మకు కారణం. No, the dvesham is not only thought you will express, amma. 99% of the time, it is very difficult to stop between the thought and an action. Dvesham, you will show it somehow or the other. It will become action. Yedo rakanga you will show on that one dvesham. ఆ ద్వేషం మళ్ళీ మీకు జన్మ కారణం అవుతుంది. నువ్వు ఎవరినైతే ద్వేషిస్తున్నావో రేపు వచ్చే జన్మలో యుల్ బికమ్ హస్బెండ్ అండ్ వైఫ్. యు నెవర్ నో. సో ద్వేషం కూడా వద్దు. So, tattenu kampan. So basically one has to be very careful that See everybody as a postman. When you are receiving karma, two things to remember. See the person who is giving you karma as a postman. And think that I should deserve more, but I have got only less. These two principles will help us to progress in life. మనకి కర్మ ఎవరైతే అందజేస్తున్నారో వాళ్ళు పోస్ట్ మెన్ లాగా చూడండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ అండి. సీ దెమ్ లైక్ ఎ పోస్ట్ మెన్. అంటే వాళ్ళకేం బాధ్యత లేదు. దే ఆర్ జస్ట్ బ్రింగింగ్ యాజ్ అ మెసెంజర్. భగవంతుడు నా కర్మ నాకు అందించాలి కాబట్టి వాళ్ళ ద్వారా అందిస్తున్నాడు. రెండోది, నాకు ఇంకా ఎక్కువ కావాల్సింది తక్కువతో అయిపోయింది. ఇలా ఆలోచిస్తే విల్ బికమ్ మోర్ పయస్, వీఆర్ బికమ్ మోర్ డిపెండెంట్ ఆన్ కృష్ణ. ఇలా ఆలోచించకుండా ఉంటే మనం రోడ్డు మీద రోజంతా కూర్చొని గొడవ పడుతున్నట్టు, ఆఫీస్ పని పోయినట్టు. ఐ నో దీస్ ఆర్ హార్డ్, బట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు ప్రాక్టీస్. ఈ ఒక్క రోజులో రావండి. పేషెన్స్, టాలరెన్స్ డోంట్ కమ్ ఈజీలీ. ఫర్ సమ్ పీపుల్ టాలరెన్స్ ఈజ్ న్యాచురల్, ఫర్ సమ్ పీపుల్ ఇంటాలరెన్స్ ఈజ్ న్యాచురల్. రైట్? సో this is very, very important thing. So why did we learn about karma? So that we are careful, we are fearful, and we are increasing our dependency on Krishna. And this lokam, tattenu kampan susikshamano, this is the prayers of Lord Brahma to Supreme Lord. Brahma is telling this one, whoever వాళ్ళ కర్మని ప్రశాంతంగా తల ఉంచి అనుభవిస్తూ అయినా భగవంతుడి మీద నమ్మకం వదులుకోకుండా ఎవరైతే భగవంతుడి నామస్మరణ చేస్తూ నాకు ఇంకా ఎక్కువ కర్మ రావాల్సింది తక్కువ ఇచ్చావు కృష్ణ అన్న భావనతోటి ఎవరైతే ఉంటారో ఆఖరికి కృష్ణ భక్తికి వాళ్ళు కృపాత్రులు అవుతారు. అది వాళ్ళ రైట్ఫుల్ క్లెయిమ్. కృష్ణ, ఎంటైర్ లైఫ్ ఐ వాజ్ పేషెంట్, వై ఆర్ యూ నాట్ టేకింగ్ కేర్ ఆఫ్ మీ? ఆయన్ని బోన్లో కూర్చోబెట్టి అడగచ్చు. యూ కెన్ ఆస్క్ కృష్ణ, వై ఆర్ యూ నాట్ టేకింగ్ కేర్ ఆఫ్ మీ? బికాస్ ఐ ఫాలోడ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ వాట్ యూ సెడ్. కృష్ణ, ఐ విల్ ఫైల్ లీగల్ కేస్ అగేన్స్ట్ యూ. అడగచ్చు. బికాస్ యూ ఓన్లీ టోల్డ్, as per 10:14:8 you said, Brahma said this one. It is the evidence. So I followed you. అర్థమైందండి? Hare Krishna. So any questions? They are not come. So any questions for a few minutes? I know today's topic is a little heavy. Is it useful? Is it useful? Is it clear? Any questions anybody has? Usually karma's philosophy means I thought there will be hundreds of questions. Adigamma. అంటే ఏంటంటే అమ్మా, if you are concerned, you keep telling again and again. And if you are not concerned, someday you'll stop. Let's say if it is your neighbor, you tell 10 times and stop. But if it is your own family member, you care for them, so you keep telling. You bring him to Sunday morning. This place is Manasika Chikitsalaya. Yeah. See, if you are concerned, if you love somebody, you care somebody, you keep telling again and again. But implementation is in the other person's hand. తెలుగులో సామెత ఉంది, గుర్రాన్ని చెరువు దగ్గర తీసుకెళ్ళగలం కానీ నీళ్లు తాగించలేం. అట్లాగే యూ కెన్ కీప్ టెల్లింగ్. ఇంకొక సామెత ఉంది, మై ఫాదర్ యూజెస్, బిడ్డలకు అంటాను కానీ రాతలకు అంటావా. సో దట్ పర్సన్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో గోయింగ్ త్రూ హిస్ కార్మిక్ రియాక్షన్. యూ నెవర్ నో. సమ్ టైమ్స్ యూ కెనాట్ స్టాప్. లైక్ మై రిలేటివ్స్, stepmother and stepson, they are fighting since 12 years in the legal case. I tried my best to stop them. They are not listening because they are enjoying fighting in the legal case. నేను ఫైనల్ గా నీ సావు నువ్వు సావు అనేది చెప్పాను. బికాస్ ఐ టోల్డ్ టు బోత్ ఆఫ్ దెమ్ 100 times, ప్లీజ్, ఐ సెడ్ ఐఎమ్ రెడీ టు డూ అ మీడియేషన్, ఐఎమ్ రెడీ టు డూ ఆర్బిట్రేషన్, మేక్ యూ సిట్, టాక్. దేర్ విల్ బి అ కాంప్రమైజ్. దేర్ ఇస్ నెవర్ ఎ పర్ఫెక్ట్ సొల్యూషన్. దేర్ విల్ బి సమ్ కాంప్రమైజ్. బోత్ ఆఫ్ దెమ్, they are even taking bank loans and putting in the legal cases. అంతే కర్మ. అంతేనండి. మనం చెప్పిన వినట్లేదంటే దే ఆర్ గోయింగ్ త్రూ ద కార్మిక్ రియాక్షన్స్. బట్ యూ స్టిల్ హ్యావ్ ఎ చాయిస్ టు స్టాప్. కార్ is going on ORR at 140. You can still stop. It will take some time to stop. If you are going at 10, you can stop in 1 second. If you are going at 150 speed, it will take 1 minute to stop the car to a complete start, but it still come to a complete halt. Breakers nokki pedte, గట్టిగా నొక్కి పెడితే పక్కకి తిరుగుద్దో ఏదో ఒకటి అవుద్దో, బట్ యూ కెన్ స్టిల్ బ్రింగ్ ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ సమ్ టైమ్. అలాగే కర్మ ఆల్సో యూ కెన్ స్టాప్ అమ్మా, బట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు మేక్ ఎ కాన్షియస్ ఎఫర్ట్ టు స్టాప్. మనం చెప్పిన వినట్లేదంటే వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ త్రూ ద కార్మిక్ రియాక్షన్స్. దట్స్ వాట్ ఐ ఫెల్ట్ that two brothers and two family were fighting. I finally said, Krishna, only you can change their heart. I told 100 times, they are not listening. They are going through their karmic reaction. So by becoming God conscious, actually, the benefit of why ఇప్పుడు ఏదో మీకు చాదస్తలాగా అనిపించి హరే కృష్ణ మహామంత్ర చేయమంటున్నారు, పుస్తకం చదవమంటున్నారు, మీకు చాదస్తలాగా అనిపించవచ్చు. In the path of bhakti, it will develop good qualities in your heart. It will develop tolerance. It will develop forgiveness. It will develop love. It will develop patience. Meelo leni good qualities, this Hare Krishna Mahamantra will give that qualities. By that good qualities, you will become a better person, better human being. I remember the first question, there was one young boy, second inter he was reading. Second inter, one boy came on the first session. He asked me, what is the incentive for the bhakti? He asked me a very good question. Why should I come to this satsang? What is the incentive for bhakti? Naakenti. No, I answered him next day when he came after the fourth session. I answered. So, at least, Bhagavantudi దగ్గరికి చేరుకోలేకపోయినా, at least you are a better human being. You are not a burden for the society. అర్థమైందండి? Yes. Yes.
మా డాక్టర్ కూడా ఇచ్చిన అనమాట. సో అది రోజు తెలుస్తుంది, స్కూల్లో కూడా అదే ఛాన్ చేస్తున్నాను.
Very nice.
వెరీ హ్యాపీ.
Very nice.
హరే కృష్ణ is doing magic in my life and
very happy.
she's in 10th now.
Very good. 10th class girl listening and following is great today's situation.
మీరు చెప్పేది ప్రభుజీ ఎగ్జాక్ట్ గా నా మాట నేను ఒప్పుకుంటాను. నేను 2 years ఇస్కాన్ వెళ్తాను, కానీ మా వైఫ్ ఎప్పుడు తిడతాను, మీరు మామూలుగా వెళుతున్నారు, లీలాంధ్ర ప్రభు చెప్పారు, అందరు చెప్పింది వింటున్నారు, మీకు ఇంత ఛాన్స్ ఇస్తున్నారు, కానీ మీరు మహామంత్రం చెప్పట్లేదు, మీరు భగవద్గీత తెచ్చిపెట్టారు. కానీ ఎందుకు మార్చిందో గౌతమి నాకు రథయాత్ర చేసి నాకు ఛాన్స్ ఇచ్చారంటే, మీరు చెప్పిన లెక్చర్ తోటి మా వైఫ్ చెప్పినా వెళ్ళలేదు తను చేస్తుంది. బట్ ఈ 1 week లో నాకు ఇంత ప్రోగ్రెస్, ఇన్స్పిరేషన్. వన్ మ్యాన్ ఒక స్పీచ్ వినడం వల్ల నాలో ఇంత మార్పు వచ్చింది. ఏజ్కి నేను మహామంత్రం చెప్పగలుగుతున్నాను, బుక్ చదువుతున్నాను. ఐ థింక్ ఇట్ హస్ చేంజ్ మై లైఫ్. సో వన్ గురు అంటే ఒక క్లాస్ వెళ్ళలేదు, మా వైఫ్ చెప్తుంది కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్. బట్ ఈ 1 week లో మా వైఫ్ మోస్ట్ హ్యాపీ. మా పిల్లలు చెప్తాను, మా పిల్లలు అమ్మ డాడీలో మార్పు వచ్చింది,
వెరీ గుడ్
హ్యాపీనెస్ వచ్చిందంటే
తెలుగులో
మీ లెక్చర్ తో ఐ థింక్ ఐ హావ్ చేంజ్డ్. 1 week లో నాకు నేను ఇంకా అనుకున్నాను నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ లో గౌతమి రథయాత్ర రథంలో కూర్చోబడతాను. సత్యప్రభుకి రఘునాథ్ ప్రభుకి నేను మర్చిపోలేకపోతున్నాను. ఐ ఫీల్ లైక్ మోర్ ఆ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ మీకు చెప్పాలి ప్రభుజీ. చేశారు ప్రభుజీ, మీరు కూడా
నేను ఒక సామెత చెప్తా. ఐఎమ్ ఎన్ ఓల్డ్ పర్సన్. పెరటి చెట్టు మందుకు రాదు, విన్నారు కదండి? మన ఇంట్లో వాళ్ళు చెప్పింది నేను. For example, my classmates, many of them don't take me seriously because we grew up together. And I used to be very naughty in college. I was very naughty in college. I was very mischievous in my school. So, kuchol. So some of my classmates don't take me seriously. I edo Bhagavad Gita ani samputuntadanta. Aa lecture enamantada adi idu antuntaru. But there are some friends, they are attending my classes, my classmates. Era anukunevallu chaala chinnapadi nunchi kalisi perigina snehitulu. There were some of my friends who we grew up from second class. Thanks to WhatsApp, we are all connected now. Around 8 of them, they attend my classes. My first cousins, they attend my classes. My peddamma attend my classes. నేను ఆవిడ దగ్గర పెరిగా, నేను మా పెద్దమ్మ గారి దగ్గర. Now she attends my classes. So some people think like, ye pagal hai, aisa hi Bhagavad Gita bolte rehta hai. But some people take seriously. So it happens Sunday. Kuchol, mir kangar padta. So sometimes at home, when we tell, they don't take seriously. So let's say if your husband is not taking serious, don't fight with him. Bring him here to this satsang. Give it to me as that job. Your son is not listening. Bring him here for satsang. Just tell him, come for 2 satsangs.
Nice.
Don't force him. Just say, come for 2 satsangs. After that, if you are not interested, don't come. Come and eat prasad. That's it. And I will try my best through the Acharya. It's not that I am a great person who can change hearts. I am not any great person. But at least I am a messenger of Krishna. A messenger of Srila Prabhupada. We are just trying to pass that message to all of you. And if you are fortunate, you will take that message seriously. Things can change any day. It can change any day. You never know. Namaste Narasingaya. Namaste Narasingaya. Praladaladaine. Praladaladaine. Hiranyakasi Purvakshaka. Silatanka Nakalaye. Ito Narasimha Parato Narasimha Yeto Yamita to Narasimha Bahir Narasimha Hrudaye Narasimha Narasingamadim Sharanam Prapate Tavatara Tamalavare Naka Adhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranyakasipu Tanu Brunda Keshavadvita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisa Hare Jai Jagadisa Hare Narasingadev 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 Jaya Narasingadev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jai Jai Gurudev Nittai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nittai Gaura Hari Bol Nittai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nittai Gaura Hari Bol Bhakti Vignanashaka Narasimha Bhagavan ki jai Bhakta Shiromani Prahlad Maharaj ki jai नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय अखंड कोटि वैष्णव कोटि की जय कलियुग पावन हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय कलियुग पावन हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे. Thank you all. Please forgive me if anybody you feel like you are hurted with my examples or with my explaining. మీ మనసు ఎవరన్నా కష్టపెట్టుంటే అన్యదా భావించద్దు. Please forgive me like with your son or elder brother or younger brother, depends upon your age. And please let us continue to stay focused in the path of bhakti. Next week we are going to discuss the most important topic because we have discussed since 12 weeks or 14 weeks we are discussing. Next week we'll discuss difference between devatas and God. Is it one God or is it 3 crores gods? Very important topic. We'll connect slokas from Padma Purana, Brihad Naradeya Purana, Vishnu Purana, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Brahma Samhita, Manduk Upanishad, Isavasana Upanishad. Some around 15 Shastras we connect and we try to discuss the topic. Do we have one God or many gods? Very, very important topic. It might take 2 sessions or 3 sessions, I don't know. But please start attending. And my sincere request to all of you is to
half an hour only.
ఏం పర్వాలేదు.
Even my wife doctor, but
You don't worry. You take your time. Please continue to chant every day. That's my request to you. And also I will post one sloka. Please try to recite the sloka. I'm seeing 6-7 people are only reciting the sloka. మీలో ఎందుకు సిగ్గుపడుతూ మీరు ఇక్కడ ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరూ వాట్సాప్ లో ఉన్నారా? Is everybody in the WhatsApp? Do you all know how to use WhatsApp? రోజు మనం ఇలా కూర్చొని రోజు ఇలా కూర్చొని 100 ఫార్వర్డ్ కొడుతుంటాం కదండి. It takes how much second it Prabhu, how many seconds it took to recite that sloka? 14 seconds. మీలో అందరికి 14 seconds ఉన్నాయండి? చూసి ఆ శ్లోక రిసైట్ చేయండి. It took 14 seconds to recite the sloka. Tomorrow I want to see at least 25 people reciting the sloka. Okay? Hare Krishna. Thank you. आज homework नहीं दिया?
Send me in English.
Yes. No, I will post a sloka. I will post a sloka.
English.
Yeah, English.
Meeting.
Yeah.